Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this fabulous Friday the 13th. I'm sending everyone lots of love. I hope you're doing good. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Just checking I've got sound there. If you are watching this with me live, hello. I know I'm a bit later than usual today, but I wanted to get my stuff done this morning to give me enough time to jump on this afternoon. So welcome. Hope everyone's okay. We've got Patricia in the house. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. I am also going to be live tomorrow. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, but it's going to be early tomorrow. So normal time tomorrow. Today I'm going to be just doing some questions, probably for about a couple of hours. I'll see how I get on. So that's what I'm going to do today. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Patricia, how are you doing, honey? It was great to connect with you earlier today as well. May I have a message for me and Tony, please? Let's see what the message is for you today. You've got the Knight of Wands. So there's the passion, there's the fire. This is him coming rushing in. Says any changes you want to make will be a success. You are ready for a house move, relocation, or to take the next step. So what I'm connecting with really with you and him is this is him coming back. Okay, between now and March, this is him coming back in. So he's definitely coming back. So what does he want you to know? Let's pick up a different deck. So now I've used some of these decks on you earlier. Let's bring in a dark truth. Okay, let's bring in the dark truths. What does he want to say? What does he want to say? So he's saying, look at this, I wonder. I want to tell you how I feel. I wonder what you would do if I turned up at your door, expect me. And that goes hand in hand with the Knight of Wands. And you've got the Strength card on top of the deck as well. So he's trying to find the courage to actually move forward and make this move. So he's wondering what it's going to be like when he comes towards you. Let's just see what his intention is as well. So what's his intention? What's his intention? What's his intention when he's coming in or whatever he wants you to know about? I intend to do the right thing from now on. So he's not going to let you down anymore. You know, he knows what he's doing. So in other words, he knows when he's letting you down. He knows because he's letting himself down. This card's moving as well. Yeah, that's the same card. It just moved on top. I didn't realise I put it on top there. So I intend to do the right thing. I am coming back in. So same message, really repetitive guidance there. So do you a message from the horse. And then we're going to go to, I've got Lisa in the house. Hello, honey. Have you got a question for me? Anybody? Pop your question in the chat for me. I know I'm a bit later than usual today. But I have been busy this morning. So we've got authenticity and primordial power. So really what I feel you need to know is what your power is. Your gift from God is being authentic. And you may see 33 or 333, you could be seeing 336 as well. So I feel that's a number that may show itself to you. And obviously you can find out why that's coming to you. But I've got that as well. So I'll have a look in Kyle's book for you. Because I've got 336 coming through. So the message coming through for you is your heart requires your attention. So this could be about self-love at this moment. Breathe and slow down to connect with your center before proceeding further. So this could be about you reconnecting with you and him reconnecting with himself before you move forward to the next step. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Lisa. We've got Zishan in the house as well. Welcome, honey. We've got Kritka as well. We've got Shavan. Welcome. Thank you for being here. My spirit babies always tell me to slow down. There you go. So we're going to do Lisa. Lisa says, would welcome any messages for me. I'm in a better energy today. That's good to know. So what's the general message for you today then? What do we need to know? 2 cards. So you've got the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. So what this is showing you is that there's going to be a movement and it's going to be quickly, spontaneously. You're not going to expect it. Again, I'm getting the energy of March, between now and March. It's quick energy. It's soon. Take action towards your dreams and goals. This is a great time to move forward. Swift, spontaneous action. Do what you're feeling guided to do. Now, I'm picking up on this as more Amanda than you. So I feel that what she's being guided to do is take action towards you. and it's going to happen swiftly and spontaneously. You just won't be expecting it at all. You'll be busy minding your own business, doing something else, and boom, there's the message. Okay, so, and I feel you know that, you can sense it. Yeah, she's saying, I can't wait to see you again. So she could be manifesting this and obviously making something happen. Sometimes when I'm busy, and this could be busy doing anything, it could be working, it could be housework, it could be shopping, whatever. Sometimes when I'm busy, I pause to think of you, and it's like a breath of fresh air. So when she's doing her own thing, she has to stop to kind of reconnect with her thoughts, and you feel good to her. I have so much passion and desire for you, it drives me mad. And she obviously does want to act on that as well, and that's driving her crazy. What else does she want you to know? What else does she want you to know? Sometimes I imagine how my life with you would feel. And it's not like sometimes, this is often. But it feels not what it's going to look like, what it's going to feel like. And I feel that's a lot different, because where she is now, she doesn't really feel. She doesn't feel passion at all. So she wonders what it would feel like to be with you. Let's bring one more message in. Anything else? Anything else you need to know? And you're probably sensing this energy today as well. I'm understanding, facing my truths, going within to become a better person. I know I have a purpose, and I know I have a purpose here, and I want to be able to work on that purpose. So let's get you a card from the horse. What does the horse want you to know? So the horse is saying self-leadership, and this is obviously you allowing her to step into that role, because this is definitely her becoming stronger within herself and needing to take the lead and needing to take action. So you're giving her that time to do that for herself. And this could also be about you taking leadership in your own life in your own way. I am, yes, and that clarity and Specsavers, absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's a big sign of that too. So I feel you're allowing her, it's like this is, you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that's definitely what is happening here. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome everyone, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. So I'm not missing anyone else. I'm just going to go to Anne's donation and then go back in the chat, okay? So hey Anne, thank you for being here. I hope earlier helped as well. Thank you for your very lovely reading. I understand this journey, but just to be sure he's not in love with her, may I get a message from him and advice? Well, I mean, if you're still thinking he's in love with her after that reading, you know, you need to be really giving yourself a bit of a tap on the head, you know, because he was very clear in that reading what you need to know. But the fact that you're saying, is he in love with her? You're saying, obviously, just to be sure he's not in love with her. It's like you're still thinking that, or you're still going over that in your mind. So you're causing yourself pain. You're the only person who's causing you pain is you. You've received the guidance. Nowhere in that reading did it say that. So he's in love with her. It's all about lessons and growth. So you've got to really pull yourself out of this. Otherwise, you're going to drive yourself mad. You're going to keep comparing yourself to her. You're going to be in turmoil. Okay, so you've got to work your way out of that, okay? So what's his dark truth for you? What's his dark truth for you? Look, you are perfect. This is why this is coming out. Because it's like he's saying, why are you comparing yourself to someone else, okay? You are perfect for me just as you are, don't ever change. So that's coming out because he's saying to you, you don't need to change. You don't need to be like her. There's nobody but you, okay? And he's saying, I am interested, Luke, I am interested. And it's like he's saying, I know, he's saying two things. The first thing is he's saying to you directly, I know you are focusing on other things, which means you're traveling and doing your own thing. And it makes me curious about what you're doing. I want to share your dreams. Now, that can also be a sign that you will be dream sharing. So expect that he'll probably pop into your dream. Okay, but he's also saying because you're focused on other things, which means you're busy doing you, he's curious. He's wanting to know what you're doing. I also feel he's focusing on other things right now because, he's traveling, whatever he's doing. And you're curious about him. So I feel you are mirroring that. But the fact that that's come up, you are perfect, is his way of saying to you, why are you feeling that way? And obviously this is a wound that you have to heal. It's a childhood wound, not feeling good enough or not feeling loved enough, or that's your own feel. Like you say there, it's your own insecurity that you are healing. And that's something you need to do, okay? So obviously that's what your lesson is. And that's why the situation is the way it is, because if it wasn't, you wouldn't have that trigger coming up, that wound for healing purposes. And that's something you have to heal before your union. So then you don't get insecure, perhaps if you go out somewhere and he's talking to someone, and I don't mean talking as in chatting him up. I mean, like, say if he's just talking to someone in the supermarket that he knows, and you start getting all jealous and triggered in the supermarket, it's going to cause problems in your union. So obviously you've got to heal all that before. I hope that helps. Okay, what's the advice for you? What's the advice for you? 3 of Cups, this is coming back together. Okay, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, which is work on what you have now and knowing that you're going to have that life together. Again, I've got a timeline here of March to October. And the Hermit, it's about go within, process your emotions and your feelings. What I'm seeing here is, understand this is a time of healing for both of you. I've got the reconciliation coming in between March and October. I hope that helps, okay? So big welcome to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you lots of love. So I'm not missing anyone out. I'm just going to prioritise the donations. And if there is none, obviously I'll go into the chat. So Karina with a C, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. I know I'm later today, but I did want to jump on. I've had a very busy morning doing Valentine's readings. So I'm going to be live again tomorrow, but it will be normal time tomorrow, just so you know, okay? So Karina says, any message from my DM? So what does your masculine want you to know? This is for Karina. So I need to stop pretending that I am someone else. So there could be some mask wearing going on, and your person is saying to you, I know that I'm doing that, or I know I'm pretending to be someone else. I need to stop doing that. So there's definitely a healing taking place within him, okay? What else does he want to say? You're saying to you, the sound of your laughter is like a drug to me. So he loves it when you are laughing and smiling, and it's very likely you've shared times like this together, and that's what he's thinking about. And he loves the sound of your laughter. He loves your voice and the way you are as a person. Okay? Got a lorry just pulled up outside, and it says city on it in huge letters. Okay, that'll be good. It's city plumbing, but it says city in huge letters. So don't know if you've spent time together in the city for that to be right outside getting my attention. Okay, and he could be thinking about that when you've perhaps spent some time together in a city, or perhaps he's thinking about taking you into a city. Look, I will contact you this month. Now, this is really powerful. This has come out because I've just recorded tomorrow night's DM to the F reading, and this card came out. Okay, I will contact you this month. So again, don't worry about Valentine's Day and other things. Just focus on, I know he's going to reach out to me when the time is right, or I know we're going to talk again when the time is right. I miss you. So he is missing you. Okay, he's also saying I'm lost. Okay, so he feels lost without you, and he's processing. So he's working through a lot. What he does know is he misses you. They give me a block. And there's definitely a block in, communication. He's working out how to move forward. He said, I'm working out what to do, what to say, and how to do it. That's why I need time. Okay, I feel lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me, but you do. And I do miss you. So I feel he is going to reach out when the time is right. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ling. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz Estes. Actions to me, Ling, this Valentine's Day. Will he contact me? May I have tarot, please? So, tarot, oracle, it's all the same. Okay? Doesn't mean you've got to have a tarot card to receive the right answer. Obviously, I'll bring you a tarot card in. But his intention is to let you know in a very special way that he's in love with you. That's what his intention is. Okay? That city thing's going now, by the way. I'm in love with you, and I'm going to let you know in a very special way. Okay, so that's his intention. Now, whether that comes in actually on Valentine's Day or another time, does it really matter? No. What matters is that that's his intention, okay? So he said, look, 2 of Cups. So what he's saying to you is, our love bond is deepening. He knows it's special, unlike anything he's ever experienced before. He knows that you are best friends and love is united. So this is coming up because he's showing you that around Valentine's Day and every day, he knows you are the one. You know yourself, the 2 of Cups is that beautiful love. That's him saying, I am in love with you. I feel it. I know it. You know it too. And he's going to tell you when the time is right in a very special way. Okay? So is he going to contact you for Valentine's Day? See what his dark truth is. He's excited. He said, I'm looking forward to the future, our future. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. So it really is kind of like, it's a spur of the moment thing on Valentine's Day. He's in the energy of wanting to contact you, but he's also acknowledging there's something from the past he has to release first, or there's something he needs to let go of first. So surely it's better for him to come forward when he's in the right energy than when he's perhaps not able to, you know what I mean? The thing is, what would you prefer? Would you prefer a happy Valentine's Day message or a real conversation another time? Okay, so you've got to look at it like that. Now, he is excited, so I do feel this is like a desire to contact you, passion there, you know, fire, movement. So anything could happen, but I am kind of sensing it may be a different day. Okay, that's what I'm connecting with. So to bring your tarot card in, you've asked for, even though that's a tarot deck anyway, what do you need to know? Yeah, there is going to be movement, Luke. He is going to move towards you, but it may not be on Valentine's Day. Could be within the next 8 days, 8 weeks. Okay, but it's going to happen soon. It could be within 8 hours. Well, you just got to understand that it will be spontaneous. So it's going to be him kind of waking up and thinking, I need to speak to you. And that's when he'll take action. I hope that helps. But it's definitely coming because the cards are showing that to you. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation, honey. 3D message from him, please. So what's his intention? What's his 3D message? And I'm going to be live for Valentine's Day tomorrow as well, okay? Links, it's 8:45 here too. So you could get communication within 8 hours. You never know. Look, I want to tell you that I love you. This is for Ashwini from your twin. I want to tell you that I love you. Now, you might be thinking, well, why all of a sudden are all these love messages coming through? It's because it's Valentine's Day. Or it's coming up to it. You know, they're feeling the energy of it. They're feeling the love. They're feeling the passion. They're feeling it all. They go outside and maybe they see signs about Valentine's Day or love. They could see couples together. So he's saying, I do want to tell you I love you. That's his intention. So that's telling you he loves you. If you don't believe that, that's your own ego, okay? Look, I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to see you again because I love you. I'm in love with you. I want to tell you that I'm in love with you. And I can't wait to see you again. So he's thinking about movement, okay? So what's his dark truth? What's his dark truth? Luke, let me message you. So he's planning his approach, but he needs to be able to take that action step. Because what he's saying is, if I don't reply, I'm planning. Now, I don't know if you've been in contact or you've messaged him, but this is a message to you to wait, okay? To allow him to come to you. Because he's saying, I get stressed about it. So, for example, say he messaged you and say you've messaged him in the past. I mean, this may have been something that happened in the past. Maybe you messaged him in the past and he didn't reply, and then you perhaps bombarded him with messages. That has stressed him out, and that's masculine energy. That's like prodding. Okay, it's like you're continuing to prod him instead of allowing him to come forward. So when he messages you, and he will, whenever that is, okay, and I'll have a look if there's a timeline, but when he messages you, let him take the lead. So obviously message him back, but if he doesn't reply, then don't keep messaging him, okay, because he needs to be able to work out what to say. So he's saying, I get stressed when you message me again asking what's wrong. Nothing was wrong, but now it is because I feel paranoid. I've done something wrong. Don't rush me. So really what he's asking for is time, trust, and respect. That's what he's asking for. So is there any timeline for this page? One, it will be good news. So again, they're not giving me a when, but it will be good news. So when he does reach out, it's going to be good news, which means you're going to feel like it's good news, and he will be giving you good news. So enjoy this moment you're in today as things are about to get much better. So just focus on self-love, enjoying the moment, being in the here and the now, and allowing everything else to fall into place. I hope that helps, okay? But you're definitely on his mind today. Yashi, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from God and the universe for me, thank you. So what's the message for you from God and the universe? 7 of Pentacles, you are manifesting. So really this is you being shown that whenever you're wanting and thinking about, it's already in motion. Okay, it's already been manifested. So you could be seeing 777. So give your desires, whatever they are, time to manifest. Nurture your dreams by having faith in them. So you could also be seeing 111 and expect a miracle. So you could also see bees. It will happen at the right time. So God is saying, trust in my timings. The universe is saying you are manifesting, however you're connecting up there, okay? So have faith in what you want because it's manifesting. Trust in a miracle and it will come in at the right time. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Any message for my DM? Anything I need to know? What's his intention? What's your masculine's intention? He's saying to you, I need to stop pushing you away. So he is aware that he pushes you away, whether that's through ghosting or his energy or, however it is. You know how he acts when he does that. And he is aware of it. So he's saying, I do know I need to stop pushing you away. And they give me a block. So I feel this is with communication. He's saying, yeah, because he needs to stop pushing you away because he actually loves having deep conversations with you. He loves it when you're communicating. And when those conversations get deep and intense, he loves that. But then he may get afraid of that and pushes you away. So he's saying, I love our deep conversations. They open up my mind. But I feel it also scares him, brings up intense emotion, and that's when he can push you away. So if you've had like a really deep conversation with him about, I don't know, spirituality or maybe the twin flame journey or about your feelings or whatever it is, whether it's recently or in the past, he's aware that as much as he really loves that conversation, he's pushed you away. And that's what he wants to stop doing because I feel he is becoming more spiritual and he wants to know more. He wants to understand more. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for donating for your friend. So 3D message for my friend, please. So what's the dark truth from your friend's masculine? Your friend S's masculine. What's the dark truth from your friend? I feel you. So I feel there's a lot of Kundalini rising between the two of you. You're sensing each other. There's a lot of, like spiritual connection going on right now. So if there's no physical communication or you are feeling your person around you energetically. So what your person's saying to you is your masculine is saying, my spider sense is tingling. Are you thinking of me? Because I'm definitely thinking of you. So you're both thinking of each other at the same time. I feel you're mirroring that too. So you will be sensing each other's energy. So, if you kind of wake up in the middle of the night and perhaps you even feel or sense you've dreamt about him, I feel that he's woke up at the exact same time. You have these moments of clarity on this journey. So what else does he want to say to you? I think of you whenever I feel lost in my life. So whenever he feels a bit down, lost, depleted, you're the first thing that pops into his mind. Because he perhaps thinks, what would you do? How would you handle this? What would you say to me if you were here now? So I feel he is telepathically communicating with you. So what's his intention? He's saying, I want to tell you that I love you. So he does love you. He is genuine about his feelings. And he is feeling you all around him. That's what you need to know. Let's get a little message out for you. Is there anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? This is for Ashwini's friend. You've got the Queen of Cups. So remember who you are, okay? You are a very special person, spiritual and strong. You are psychic and intuitive and beautiful. You've got to know your own worth and power and value, okay? So enhance your psychic powers by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle and focusing on service. And I feel this is also about you connecting with him through the telepathic realm, the way you're connecting with him through your higher self as well. So you're very highly connected at this time. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from F, okay? So what does F want you to know? So what's his intention, first of all? What's F's intention? What's F's intention? We've got, I want to show you you can count on me. So perhaps he feels like you've never really been able to rely on him or count on him, and he wants to make up for that. I want to show you. And that's with actions, not just words, not just saying he's going to do something, he wants to. Okay, so I want to show you can count on me, and I intend to unblock you and reach out. So if he's blocked you, he's going to unblock you. But this is more about him, they block us when they push us away. go quiet or whatever they do. And he's going to stop doing that. So he is going to reach out to you. And he's saying, I want to be able to call you up in the middle of the day or the middle of the night and not worry about if I should or not. So he wants to be able to contact you when he wants to, without any fear or guilt or struggle around it or overthinking it. It's like he's saying, I want to be in contact with you all the time when I want to be. And he's enchanted by you. He feels that way. I'm under your spell. You've taken me over completely because I can't stop thinking about you. So he can't stop thinking about you. He feels like he's under your spell. And he's been definitely seeing you around or watching because he's saying, wow, in those clothes, looking like that, wearing that smile, wow. So you're being reminded that your smile is, and I talk about this in today's daily love reading about your smile. Okay, your smile is powerful. So when you're smiling, your whole face lights up, your eyes light up, you're more attractive than if you are like, frowning or in stress. So I feel that he's definitely wanting to see you again, and he has seen you around, and he just feels enchanted by you, whether he's watched you on social media and seen you or he's seen you around. But he is aware of like the power of you and who you are, so he wants you to know that. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for your donation there. You're saying, Liz, yesterday I felt a heavy weight like of not being able to see him in the morning. So you were probably feeling his energy for sure. So you're saying there, please suggest a good day to fill the form. My last attempt and to purchase newspaper subscription for this exam. Well, there isn't like a specific day, like, it's going to be a lucky day. I mean, it's Friday the 13th today. People say it's so lucky, but it isn't. It may be today. Do it today, because obviously, this can be a lucky day. It's perception. So it's all about perception. It's not about you've got to do this on a Saturday or on a Sunday or a Monday, So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? See what comes through. Yeah, it's all about mindset. This is why you've got this card coming through, because if you believe something's going to go well, it will. If you believe something's going to go wrong, it will. You have that power. So the angels are reminding you the power is in your thoughts and your intention. So if you visualize filling the form in and it going really well when you submit it or whatever you do, it will go that way. That's what you're creating. But if you think, it's going to make, everything's going to go wrong or it's not going to work out, or that's what you're going to attract in. So you need to understand that your thoughts become things, that you have more power than you realize. So they're not really giving me a specific day or anything like that, because they're saying, it's like people who've said to me in the past, I had someone say to me once, this was in person, someone had told them that they could only contact Archangel Michael on a Friday. I was like, that's the biggest load of hogwash I've ever heard. Okay, and they'd actually told her that she had to light a candle to connect with him as well on a Friday. I mean, have you ever heard anything ridiculous? I mean, where is he the rest of the week? So you've got to remember your thoughts have power. So trust yourself on this, okay? So what's the message from the angels for you? Queen of Passion. And this is about you believing in yourself. The Queen of Passion, the Queen of Wands, is someone who's very sexy, very confident, someone who knows who they are, someone who trusts that they're going to get what they want because they believe in themselves in that way. So the angels say you are sexy and you must know it. Okay, so you are sexy, but perhaps you don't feel that way, or perhaps you don't feel confident, but you are. You are sexy and you must know it. It's like the angels saying you are confident and you must know it. In other words, love yourself, trust yourself, and be yourself. And everything is drawn to you magnetically when you know your own value and you know who you are. And this card says they, and this could be talking about opportunities, but obviously they is really your twin as well. It's like a little extra message. He is more drawn to you magnetically when you know your own value and you know and own your sex appeal. When you value yourself, when you remember you are the prize. You may be seeing him as the prize too much, because you've got to see yourself that way. Remember your own value. Okay, I hope that helps. We got Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. A is still working close by. Promised he would spend a week with me when the job is done. Just told he will leave after for another job. I'm confused. So again, remember, it's about divine timing. Try not to take it personally. Be flexible, adaptable. It may just not be the right time, okay? And it's clearly like he's dealing with some fears or triggers himself. You are going to connect whenever it is. So even though it may not be straight away, you will come together. Okay, I feel like you've got expectations and you're learning to let go of expectation. Because when we have expectations, we get disappointed. You know, we kind of work ourselves up to things and we see things going in a certain way and we have to be flexible and adaptable with timings. So the angel's saying there is going to be a happy time ahead. There is going to be a celebration. Maybe you're triggered because you were excited about this and you wanted to spend time with him and now you feel like he's let you down. But it isn't him that's really let you down. It's your own mind creating scenarios. And that's okay because you are manifesting, but I feel it will happen at a different time. Because again, this is the thing, you've got to be careful now how you approach this because you obviously want to put your boundaries down, which means you don't have a go at him, okay? It means you're aware, you'll say, right, well, okay, I'm not going to put my life on hold. I'm going to live my life. So when he comes back perhaps and says, have you got time for me? You choose if you have time for him. You decide, you say, well, I'm not going to drop everything to be around like I did because, I'm not going to put my life on hold. But what I've got coming through here is, it's happening. It is happening. But obviously you're in pain now because it's not happening when you thought it would. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm not telling you what to do, Patricia. I'm not saying you're not living your life. You're not being, but you're obviously triggered by this. It's upset you. And you want to lash out because you had expectations. So you can't say you're being flexible, adaptable if you're being triggered by it. Okay, because you're saying, he's letting me down over and over. He makes promises, but again, everything's in divine timing. So and you're learning a lesson. You're always learning a lesson. So what I've got coming through is it will happen, whether it's in the next 3 weeks or 3 months. It will happen. But you've got to be okay with the timing of it. You've got plenty of other social invitations flowing in. Okay, so enjoy what you're doing. Now, I know you're disappointed, okay, but it's your own expectation because of what you thought would happen. Give me a block there. So, and we've all been there, where we've expected things to happen. So he's saying to you, my greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. And obviously you don't feel that way at this moment. You don't feel safe around me because you feel like he's perhaps letting you down or, he's not following through on things. And his greatest wish is to make you smile. Perhaps in his mind, he doesn't feel like at this moment he can make you smile because he's got stuff going on. If he's busy with work as well, to another job, he may be thinking about money. Or there could be other stuff going on. Look, he's saying, I am paying attention. So he is aware of how this makes you feel. And he isn't doing it to hurt you either. Okay, he's saying, your voice haunts me. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real? I wonder. There's the delay and there's the hermit mode. So it's not the right time. For whatever reason it is, he's gone within. And that's created a delay. And this isn't anything you're doing wrong. Okay, remember you're being guided to take your energy back now and let him move towards you and take the lead. And then you won't get disappointed. Because when he's reaching out to you and making a move towards you, that's when he's ready to take action. If you're kind of badgering him saying, are you still coming or are we going to do this? You are perhaps taking on that masculine role and you're being guided to take that back to you, to your feminine self. So they're not really showing me why he's having this time, but I feel that he needs it, whatever it is. Okay, and he's feeling haunted by you. I know he's not doing this to hurt you, because again, there's some reason he's got to go within for answers in some way. He's processing something. You've got to understand what you want to do is sit down and talk about it. He's not ready yet. For whatever reason, he doesn't feel ready. Could be because he feels he's not worthy of you. Okay, so there's a delay for a reason. The delay creates the way. So instead of being annoyed and angry, focus on self-love. Put your energy back to you. Think, okay, well, I'm going to spend this time on me. I'm going to do me and think about me a bit more and what I want. Okay, let me see if I can find his dark truth out. But if it's not coming through, then obviously there's a reason why. It's something you're being guided to trust in and kind of learn. He said, I fully intend to be with you the right way, but it has to be the right time for us both. Please trust in me. So I feel I've got this message coming through like it's not the right time. and he wants you to be happy, he's saying, right now I'm not healed enough to give equally to our connection. I do want you to be happy though, even if that's not with me, which makes me unhappy, by the way. So he doesn't want you to be unhappy or mad at him or disappointed in him. He just wants you to try and see that when he feels he can give equally, then obviously that's going to work out. Yeah, I mean, we could all say that, okay? We could all say we've been on the journey a long time. I've been on this journey since 1998, okay? So at the end of the day, it's just about you focusing on you now. Self-love, self-care. Just see it as it's not the right time. God knows best. Because he does, okay? And there's a reason why, okay? So something's perhaps got to happen first, okay? Things are going, well, that's the way you're perceiving it. That's not true. I'm seeing it as, okay, see it as an opportunity. It's a growth lesson. Something better could be on the way. The time when you do share could be much better than anything that happens now. So you've got, instead of being annoyed and frustrated and disappointed, recognize those feelings and know it's okay to feel them, but don't linger in that. Say, okay, I'm going to turn that around now and see it as, I'm going to focus on me. See it as a experiment. Think, right, okay, I'm going to experiment with my emotions. How can I handle this better? Okay, and he's giving you the opportunity. Remember, it's only our attachment to an outcome that causes a problem. If you release the attachment, then you know you're okay in this moment. Because what's really changed? Nothing, apart from he's not there. He promised to give me a hug. Well, he'll give you a hug when the time is right. You know, you don't need a hug from him. You give the hug to yourself. Okay, go and hug a tree or hug a family member. Okay, remember, whatever he's promised you, there's a reason why he's not moving forward. So just understand you're being protected, okay? I mean, if you want to go further, you can always reach out to me for a personal reading, but there's only so much time I can give you on a Q&A, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. What's Millar thinking, his thoughts and feelings about Sunita, and what are his love messages? So what's his intention? He's saying to you, okay, I need to stop hurting you. So he feels like he is hurting. Now, I feel that's also a message for Patricia, okay, that he needs to stop hurting you. Okay, so if you feel like Millar is hurting you in any way by perhaps not opening up or not showing up, or he knows he needs to stop doing that, okay? And he's saying, I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are so mysterious. They give me fear. So he feels like he's known you a long, long time, yet you are a mystery to him, an enigma. So you're excited in that way. So that's how he feels about you. Like he feels like he's known you a long time, but he doesn't know much about you really. You know, there's more he can know. So he wants to get to know you more. That's what I'm feeling. What else does he want you to know? Yeah, I've been working on self-love and self-worth. So he's been working on himself, and this could also be busy at work. So he could be at work as well when he's thinking about you, working on himself. And he's got conflict going on within himself because there could be some drama around him in his life. That could be family drama as well. And he's trying to move out of that. And you're being guided to trust that he's protecting you if he's not around you. But I feel that he's in a conflict with himself because he wants to come forward properly. There's something there about he doesn't want to hurt you. Okay, so he's been working on himself a lot more. And this could be because perhaps he doesn't feel ready for love the way you are. So not necessarily saying like he's been hurting you, like shouting at you or being nasty to you. It could just be that he feels like until he's ready to open up and be vulnerable, that would hurt you. You know, if he's not ready to give equally. But there is a reunion ahead. There's new life, and you've got daffodils, and daffodils are connected with Easter. So I feel this is definitely a sign about something moving into place between now and April. And there's a reunion ahead, so coming together, talking, sorting things out. But he doesn't want to hurt you, okay? He's saying if he loves me, why is he confused? Because he's got his own internal battles. It's not, this is the thing, you say, well, if you love me, do this, if you love me, do that. But you have to understand they go through their own inner battles. It's not just as easy as saying you love someone. Sometimes there's fear. There's fear that causes insecurities and struggles within the self. Okay, that you may not even be aware of. He could have struggles about his identity. He could have struggles about his financial position. He could have struggles about relationships he's had before that have hurt him in the past, that have made him have cautious feelings about love now. You know, you're not meant really to understand. You just have to trust that if you were meant to be in this moment, you would be. Okay, and what you can work on is your own self and working on self-care. So let me pull you a card for you. It really is all about detachment. Okay, I'm not saying he doesn't love you. You know inside, okay, because the message is showing you that he cares about you and he loves you, but he isn't ready yet. Look, this is the card. See how you're black and white there with that, saying, so does he love me or not? It's not that easy. There's a grey area. Like I've just said, insecurity, struggles. You've got to see beyond the, if he loved me, do this. Or it needs to happen my way. And it isn't that way. You're growing and learning. You're learning how to let go and surrender the need to have things a certain way. So the message is, you're both doing what needs to be done. You're both doing the work. You do your work, you let him do his work. When I say work, I'm talking about soul growth. Doing your stuff. Let him deal with his stuff. You work on your stuff. The angels say, focus now on your career, your money, your goals, your products, self-care. And then your hard work will pay off. So instead of putting all your attention on him, put your attention back to you and your life. And that will move things forward the right way. I hope that helps. I've got a lot of stress energy coming through from the chat. Like worrying about, and this could be like wanting things to move forward. It's masculine energy. And this is what I'm channeling in the readings lately. It's about moving back into your feminine self, where you're not needing to control or need answers. You're just getting in the flow of things again. If they're giving you attention, great. If they're not, that's great too. Focus more on you. Okay, do you find things in your own life to enjoy and do, and then you're not making it all about the other person. And that's how everything moves into place. When you get it right with self and source, then all the doors open for everything else to come in. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, we're going to do Maria. Thank you for the donation. Maria says, a message for today, thank you. So what's the message for you for today? Four of Swords, reflection. The angels say reflect and spend time in meditation to gain answers and clarity. So this could be a day for you to go within, to think about what you want and reflect on it, connect with your angels, guide, perhaps do a lovely meditation where you cleanse your chakras, or you go deep into a calm state and you just feel relaxed and refreshed, and your aura gets cleansed and you feel good. Could also be a huge sign that someone is thinking about you today, but the angels say connect with your angels and guides, okay? Anything else you need to know today? You've got heaven. Yeah, absolutely. Heaven's all around you. So connect with heaven today through meditation, prayer. It says your loved ones are always with you. So you have angels around you, of course you do, but you've got other people around you too, like people who've passed over. So you have loving support. And that's the big message today. Anything else you need to know for today? You've got Primrose Purifies. This is what we're talking about, meditation. So cleanse and prepare your space. Cleanse and prepare your space. So this is like your body, cleansing your mind. So I've got this real message about this is the day for you to go within, get answers from within, meditate to cleanse your energy, purify yourself. And it's like you're being prepared for the next chapter, or you're getting ready for something that's coming. I hope that helps, okay? K-Arts fan, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. A message from Divine in my person, please. So what's the message coming through? You've got 10 of Pentacles, okay? Financial success and luck is on your side. So things may be going well with you at work, or things could be going well for you in other areas of your life as well. It says what you touch has the potential to become gold. Don't take anything for granted. Always give thanks for what you have. So be grateful. Perhaps start a gratitude journal if you're not doing that already. Look at your blessings and be grateful for everything, because success and luck is on your side. There's magic here. What else do you need to know? And then I'm going to get messages from your person. This is also an opportunity ahead for you to forgive and release expectations and to bring in affection. So again, what I'm getting, I mean, this is a bit like I've just said to Patricia as well, okay? Let go of expectations, and then what comes in ahead with forgiveness is affection. So you may need to let go of any expectations you had as you move ahead. The angels say focus on what's in front of you, okay? And Don't have like these huge expectations. Just allow things to unfold. Forgive everything and rise, and then the affection will come in. So what I'm feeling is if you let go and surrender, then the affection that you're wanting from your person is going to come to you naturally, because that also creates a loving bond. There may be something that you need to forgive. So this could also be your person apologizing to you, forgiving for certain, asking for forgiveness for certain things. But I feel the more you let go, the more things will flow. And what he's saying is, I'm afraid. Okay, I walked away, but I intend to come back. My concern is, will you be there when I do? I was running from myself. So him pulling away or going away and dealing with whatever he's had to deal with, he's worried and afraid that when he does come back to you, that you're not going to be there. He's afraid about the time he's taken. He's afraid of you moving on. There's many fears he has. So he knows he's going to come back to you. He knows he's got to deal with something first to be able to do that fully the right way. And he's hoping you're going to be there. So Jasmine brings abundance. And this could be, again, you've got something else coming out here about money and abundance, career. So this may be you being busy with other stuff. The angels say it's a great time for your career. It's a great time for making money. That's why you got the 10 of Pentacles. So you've got a lot of financial and personal success going on. And that could also threaten him a little bit, worried about you meeting someone or being around someone. But I feel that's what the angels want you to work on. And that may also distract you from other things going on. He said, I want you to be happy, even if that means being without me. So what he means is, at this moment, he can't be with you right now. It doesn't mean he's not going to be. It means at this moment, he can't be with you like on Valentine's Day or today. And he wants you to be happy. Even though obviously he wants to be happy with you, he doesn't want you to be sitting around negative or sad. And that also worries him because he's worried about someone snapping you up. So I feel he is a little bit afraid of you moving on, especially around Valentine's Day, because he may be thinking, is anyone else messaging you? Are you going out with anyone else? What are you doing? So there's some fear around that. But his intention is to come back right. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you, honey. Thank you for using your milestone. Can I ask about Essie's feelings for me in a card for this Valentine's weekend? So what do you need to know for Valentine's weekend? You got value. I knew it was going to come out. I tried to go back in and then it come out. So you got value, understanding and manifest. So I definitely feel you're gaining an understanding about this love and where you stand. You want to know where you stand, but you also know you're working on your own value, valuing yourself. So you're having like a higher understanding of you, and that's bringing value forward into your life. So in other words, you're valuing yourself more, you're cherishing yourself more, you're loving yourself more, and that's manifesting great things for you. So you're manifesting things of value into your life, including a happy relationship with him, coming together at the right time. So it's like that's what you need to know this weekend, that you're manifesting this. And that matters more than perhaps receiving a message on Valentine's Day. So I'm not saying he isn't going to message you on Valentine's Day. He could do. Depends how he feels in the moment, whether he's feeling strong enough to do that. But I feel you value the relationship enough to know that it doesn't depend on receiving a message on Valentine's Day or not. And it's like you're gaining a higher understanding of that now. Recognizing that what you're manifesting goes beyond Valentine's Day or beyond Valentine's weekend. So what does he want to say? I am changing. And he said, I don't want to be with anyone else. I'm releasing myself from my karmic ties. So it's like he's saying to you, there's no one else I want to be with on Valentine's Day. However, there is still a karmic thing he's releasing. Now that could be his addiction or other things he's got going on. So he's releasing those karmic binds to be able to be free to pursue you the right way. So anything else you need to know? I still feel so attracted to you. So he feels magnetically drawn to you. They give me fear. Yeah, releasing those fears. And you're so beautiful inside and out. That's what he wants you to know. Give me fear there. So, but I feel he's still releasing fear around being good enough for you. And that's because he's got to heal whatever he's dealing with where he is. I hope that helps, okay? I also want to bring you a card in from Wisdom with the Empress, okay? So I was bringing a little message from the carrots for you as well. What do you need to know? This is for Kat. What do you need to know? You've got spend quality time together through music and the 5D. So I feel you're going to spend quality time together when the time is right. However, you can spend that time together this weekend through the 5D realm. And I feel he is definitely going to send you a message through music. So you're going to receive messages in music. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. What are our wise messages for me? We're in no contact. So what's our wise intention? What's our wise intention? Okay. Hey, Laura, welcome, honey. I won't let you go. I'll claim you. So he's not going to let you go. So you're in no contact, but he's not going to let you go. It's not over. Okay. And he's going to claim you when the time is right. So he's thinking about how he's going to do that. So what else do we need to know? You've got the 6 of Cups. So he is definitely coming back. There is going to be a reconciliation. And he's thinking about this. He may need to apologise to you as well. So he's thinking about how he can come back in and apologise. And it's going to be an opportunity for you to forgive and heal the past. So he knows he needs to clear away what's happened. And you need to perhaps clear away the old memories to create the way for new ones. When he comes back, it's got to be fresh and new. You know, that's what he wants to do. He wants to come in right. So he's not going to let you go. He's coming back. This could be between now and June. Okay, I just want to see what the other cards are. He is worried and frustrated. And he is going through some moodiness as well. He's saying, please don't pay attention to my mood. So you could also feel his energy and he could feel a bit moody, frustrated. There could be some anger there. He said, I allow my physical world to affect me more than it should. I get frustrated at my life and I know it needs to change and I'm working on this. And I'm so afraid that you'll move on and meet someone else. It keeps me awake at night. I can't lose you. And that's why he's saying, I won't let you go. I can't lose you. And he's having weird dreams, like intense dreams, like nightmares, where he's being gripped in panic that you're moving on. And that's why he's saying, I'm ready. Okay, I just need to do this my way. Trust me. So I feel that the message I've got coming through is he's going to reach out to you between now and June. That's the furthest timeline out. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I feel sad. May I get guidance, please? So breathe yourself through that energy, okay? And this is a time to reflect and meditate. So you can actually connect with him in the 5D. If you're feeling like you're sad, you just need to put yourself into a state of peace through meditation, breath work, centering yourself. Because we only feel sad about the past and the future. We don't feel sad in the moment. So you've got to bring yourself back into the moment through self-care, through breath work. 3 deep breaths in and out, it brings your mind and your body back together. So that's why the angels say reflect and spend time in meditation to gain answers and clarity, but also to connect with your angels and guides. So if you breathe yourself back into the present moment, you're going to feel much better. Okay, it's only because you're probably thinking about the past that was, or what could have been, or you're worried about the future. Be like the sunflower and stand tall in your feminine power. There is growth and potential for a wonderful future. So you don't need to feel sad. So I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. You know, allow yourself to sit with the energy, but don't sit in it for long. Just say, okay, I acknowledge that I feel sad. Why? And then you'll probably become aware that you're worried about something to do with the future or the past. And the angels say, look, your future is going to be wonderful. There's so much growth and potential there. So be in the moment, do things you enjoy, and that will pull you out of the energy. And the quickest way to feel good when you're feeling sad is to focus on gratitude, the blessings. Sit down and write it out, and then it shifts your vibration. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Enchanted Moon. Thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. This is for Donna. Hi, Liz. What is all the changes on the 17th going to bring to my relationship with Daryl? And it's going to shift things forward collectively, very positively, okay? So what's the intention from Daryl? What's his intention, first of all? He's saying, I intend to unblock you and reach out. Now, if he has blocked you, he's going to unblock you. But this is more about making an effort. Okay, instead of just kind of keeping his energy back, he's going to move towards you. So it's going to push him to come forward. And you've got the Hermit. So time alone is needed to gain clarity and insight. So I feel this time before the 17th is him working things out. Okay, this will bring in healing and fresh energy. And I feel that's what you need to know about the 17th. It's going to bring in fresh energy to really get you ready, prepare you, because he can't find the words at this moment to prepare you for what's next. So I feel he wants to reach out, but he's struggling with the words because I'm falling over my words, and that's what he's going through. Okay, so embrace this time as a time of spiritual growth and soul searching. So understand there's going to be a big shift. You're going to feel it as well. But he intends to reach out with the right words. And at the moment, those words, for whatever reason, seem blocked, or he can't put them together correctly. Yeah, the pine helps out. So this is also a time of enlightenment and support. So I feel that you have angels helping you to create the way and also to bring in a solution. It says finding the way out. So they are finding their way out of a situation, and the support is coming in for this. So great time of enlightenment, support, things moving forward. So that's what you can expect with this new moon. With it being an eclipse, it's going to turn things around. But also the fire horse is coming in. So let me bring you a message from the fire horse. And it's not far away, and it's Tuesday. It's not far away when this energy shifts in. Yeah, look at this uniqueness coming together. You may see this symbol. Okay, you can see the horses there. They're in the heart symbol. So I feel it's going to bring you back together. And there's uniqueness. So remember, you are unique. There's nobody like you. Remember, this journey is unique as well. Embrace every moment of it. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, is Vivek my destined life partner? When will marriage occur? Again, let go of the need for marriage and just focus on enjoying the moment you're in. Okay, so you got 9 of Wands, do not give up. So the angels say don't give up. So obviously you could perhaps think, oh, he's not showing up for me, or he's not, around me the way I want him to be. But I feel the angels' message is don't give up on love. Don't give up on marriage, all the things you want. You're almost there. Use this time wisely for spiritual practices. So really what you need to do is go within for the answers, because all the answers are inside of you. All you have to do is get rid of the ego that's saying it needs to be this way or it should be that way. Go within for the answers and you'll know your truth. You know yourself that he is the one you're meant to be with because you feel it deep inside. No matter what the surface level is or what the outer appearance is, you know deep inside your heart and soul, you feel it deeply. Okay, so don't give up, you're almost there. But I feel regarding marriage, you've just got to be more okay with the present moment than needing that to happen, saying, when's it going to happen? You've got to let go and focus on being your best version. Remembering that you are the Empress, that you are a divine feminine, that you deserve all the things you want. But you can't rush things forward or push things forward because that's masculine energy. And you're a feminine. I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about you being the divine feminine. Okay, so the divine feminine must allow things to come instead of trying to make things happen or push things forward, which is masculine energy. So step more into your feminine energy and allow things to unfold. So I can't give you a timeline for marriage because it's not coming through. What is coming through is that you're almost there. Don't give up. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. So there's 2 Karinas in today. Thank you for using Milestone. Any message from Mark today? I'm on my lunch break. So I hope it's going well. So what's the message from Mark today? So you've got the completion of a cycle. So I feel he wants to give you the world. And the cycle is completing now to bring that to fruition. Okay, and you can feel this new beginning coming in. Now this world could also be connected with the completion of the snake and the horse coming in. So you've got buttercups, create light, shine your light bright. So this is the reminder for you at this time to keep shining your light bright, and he's going to draw him to you. So what's his intention? What's his intention? He's saying to you, again there it is, look, I need to sort myself out. You know this. I need to sort myself out. I don't want you to move on, so I intend to tell you that. So he is worried that you're going to move on, or you've had enough, and he's like, I know I need to sort myself out. That's what I'm going to do because I don't want you to move on. I need to be honest with the people in my life. So he knows he's got to sit down and have an honest conversation with his karmic partner or his kids or whomever else and get this out into the open because he doesn't want you moving on. That's his biggest fear. To have you and then lose you is his biggest fear, but I feel it's more like losing you completely. So what he wants to say to you is, my greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. So you know that you'll feel safe around him anyway, but he wants to make you feel that way now. He's saying, wow, so this is how real love feels. He knows it, okay? He's saying that you are my lucky charm. Since I met you, I've manifested all sorts of things. So think about the things he's done since he's known you. And that's all down to you as well. It's not all down to you, but you've got a hand in that, you know. It's like he's saying, he feels like since he's known you, he's had more strength and power to achieve the things he's achieved. And that's a big thing. And I feel like he will give you recognition for that when the time is right, okay? You are so different from anyone I know, yet you feel so familiar. And this is also reminding you that you don't know each other in the physical so much, but you know each other better than anyone. It's like, for example, there's people he's known for years, but he knows you better, if that makes sense. And what I'm feeling with this is you're different from anyone else. So that's why you stand out from the crowd. And that could in anyone else bring up fear and insecurity, thinking there's all these particular people around him, but he's not interested in them. He's interested in you. You're the one that stands out. And he said, I can feel all the love you are sending to me, and it's electrifying. So that could also be affecting the electrical. So this could be flashing lights and power outages, things like that happening because of the power of the spark between the two of you. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. Valentine's message from Gerard and his feelings. So what's his intention? He's saying, I want to spend Christmas with you. So whether he celebrates Christmas or not, this is like the energy of December. It's like he's saying, I intend to be with you this year because I want to spend Christmas with you, or I want to be with you moving into the new year. So I feel that's his intention. But again, we're only in February. That's why you've got to give him time. He's saying, when I'm sad, I look at your pictures and feel much better. So he is watching you in some way. Okay, so he's either got a picture of you on his phone or in his mind, or he's watching socials or whatever he's doing. But when he's sad, he thinks about you or looks at you to feel better. It pulls him out of the slump he's in. But I feel he's still got healing to do, okay? And he's saying, yeah, heartbreak and pain make you stronger and wiser. So the separation you're in or the time you're not together, okay, is actually bringing in growth. And the pain won't last forever. You know, the separation won't last either. So things will improve with time. He is feeling a void, and you may be feeling a void, and that's a sign to give back to yourself. But I do feel there's more separation, and then you come together, because I don't feel it's coming yet. You know, I feel like it's later in the year rather than like now. So I feel you've got to be very patient with that. So what's his dark truth? I feel you, so he can definitely feel you, and he's saying, I am waking up. I see signs about you and our situation, and it freaks me out how accurate they are. So he is connecting with you in that way. And he said, I've been feeling you close to me, especially at night. Can you feel me the way I'm feeling you? Okay, so he's definitely feeling you and connecting with you, okay? So before I move on to the next donation, I want to do Donna, because Donna donated in the horoscopes yesterday. So Alice, any message from Mark today? Felt his loneliness, and today I'm feeling empowered. That's good. So what do you need to know? What's his intention? What's his intention? What do you need to know? So he's saying to you, I want to hold your hand in public. So he definitely is getting frustrated about not being able to show you off in his world or do normal things with you, like hold your hand. And he wants that, you know, and he's craving that as well, especially on Valentine's Day. Because he'll see other couples and he'll think, I want that too. And that's why you got the Ten of Cups coming through, because that's what you're working towards. And he feels like right now you can feel all your blessings, which I do feel you're doing. You know, you are blessed with a happy home. You have got a successful relationship, if you look at it that way. To continue this, make as much time for yourself and your connection with God as you make time for him. So I feel what you're doing is working on your connection with God and your connection with yourself and things you've got in your life, and that's opening all the doors. So really you've got it the right way round. You're focusing more on you and God than you and him, and that's why the doors are opening. And I feel you are aware of that, okay? So he's saying, yeah, please don't feel disappointed with me. And this could be because if he doesn't reach out for Valentine's Day, and I don't feel you will be disappointed either, because it's like you've evolved beyond the need for something in the physical. And that's when things show up in the physical, and you are aware of that. So is there any other Valentine's message you need to know? Anything else you need to know? We're going to pull your song after as well. Sunflowers stand tall, chrysanthemums release you. So what you're doing is letting go of anything negative holding you back, like previous thoughts or feelings, because you know there's so much growth and potential for a wonderful future. So it's like you're not letting your ego get in the way, even though I'm not saying it doesn't pop up, because it does in us all, but you're overcoming your ego. It's like you're learning how to master your emotions. So you could be seeing a lot of seagulls, because you're becoming the master of your mind. So you've got, nothing's going to change my love for you. My feelings for you will never change. And you know that. And he knows that. So the feelings are never going to change. It's just waiting for the time. Divine timing is at work. And when the time is right, things will shift. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, how does my love feel today? So what's his intention? What's his intention today? So he's saying to you, I intend to listen more. So he may feel like he in the past, he didn't listen enough. Perhaps he felt like he was always doing his own thing and he wasn't listening. So I'm not saying he could have listened to you, but perhaps it wasn't going in. I'm not saying he was like talking over you or he was talking too much. This feels like he is aware that in whatever way that is, he needs to be more caring and listening, and, he just needs to be taking into consideration your needs a bit more. That's what I'm picking up on. Thank you for teaching me, and I feel this is what you're perhaps teaching him. Thank you for teaching me how to appreciate the small things in life. So I feel that's what he does appreciate with you. The small things, the fact that you can listen and you can be there for each other. And the small things in life, I'm not saying they're not big things, like little things you have, like a conversation, a look, touching his hand, being there for each other, whatever it was. Over big things like holidays and stuff like that. And he's apologising. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. So he feels like you needed him at some point. Whether you actually told him that you needed him or you wanted him to be there for you at a specific time and he couldn't be. And he's apologising. Yet he did teach you by staying away to find faith and to experience that by yourself and to become stronger from it. But he's apologising for that now. And I feel this is also where this not listening comes in, because maybe he didn't listen. You needed him for something, he didn't listen to you. So he said, I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me. I wanted to be, but I was afraid of letting you down, and maybe he didn't listen properly, or he didn't know how to listen to you then. So I feel he's becoming a better listener through what he's been through. Deep down, my intentions with you have always been pure. So he never meant to hurt you or let you down. And he's saying we are forever heart and soul connected. So remember that you are one. I hope that helps, okay? Carolyn, thank you for the donation. Colin, thank you for the donation. Colin King. When will he step forward? Well, I know it's a cliche to say when he's ready to, but it's the truth, when he's done his thinking. Okay, because it's like it's coming through in reverse, because I do feel it's coming soon. I do feel he's been doing a lot of thinking about this, about what to do next. It's been on his mind, and I feel that he is planning to take action soon. So have we got a timeline? Well, he definitely wants a future with you. This could be between now and April or within the next 4 weeks, okay? So anything else you need to know? When will he step forward? He's definitely going to. Because he wants a relationship with you. A new relationship is about to begin. So it's going to feel new, okay? However, the most important relationship is always with yourself and God or the universe, whoever you connect with. So I feel I've got coming through that for a relationship between now and June, okay, for stepping forward, could happen over the next 4 days, 4 weeks, or between now and April. Okay, so you've got to be patient with the when, but he's definitely coming back in. So when he does, what's his intention? I have a gift for you. It's a bit late, but better late than never, right? So he's going to give you some kind of gift. Now, it could be a physical gift, or it could be the gift of a relationship, or his words, or his love, and he's saying, I want to ask you how you feel. And that could be a gift, because maybe he hasn't done that before. So I feel he's going to come in very attentively. I hope that helps, okay? Verena, thank you for using your milestone, honey. Any Valentine message from my person? Thank you, Liz. Hope you're doing well. So what's the Valentine message from him to you? I never believed in soulmates, but then I met you. Now, I'm not saying about twin flames, because I don't know if there is any twin flame cards in this deck, but what he's saying is he believes that you are a soul connection to him. So, if we ask the masculines and they don't know about twin flames, they would say, yes, that person's my soulmate. So he sees you as someone he has a deep soul bond with. And that's what he's saying. I never believed in that until I met you. It's like he said, I never really believed in love properly, like real love, until I met you. So you've changed the way you view love. And that's what he wants you to know, from his heart. What else? Yeah, I'm changing. I don't want to be with anyone else. So I'm releasing myself from my karmic tie. So whenever it's stopping him from being with you, he is going to release that to be with you, because he doesn't want to be with anyone else. And he doesn't want you with anyone else either. I wish I could feel your body close to mine. So he is wishing he was with you, holding you, making love to you, touching you. He's craving that contact. However, I do feel he needs to change and free things up first. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what message from the angels about my move into a new place and this shift in energy? So you've got Two of Swords. Things are stuck for a reason, okay? This no is a not yet. Things need to change to move forward. Think carefully about what it is that you want. So I feel you may need to think about what you want. And that could even be about the kind of place you want, or the location, or, being honest with yourself about something. So this could be a blocked energy in February. We've got the 2 there with the 2 of Swords. So I feel this could be about February itself, or even the next 2 days or 2 weeks. So I feel February may feel blocked, and then things are going to move forward. But it's blocked for a reason. Okay, it's not like you're being punished or anything like that. It's like the angels say, think about what you want. Think carefully about what it is that you want. And then things will start moving forward, okay? How will this be felt by my DM, if at all? True eclipse and 2 Aries season. So what does your masculine want you to know? I need to stop hurting you. So he may feel like he hurts you, he hurts himself, he needs to stop doing that. And this means coming back correctly, speaking his truth, being more vulnerable, or releasing whatever he's in that's causing a problem or delay. He said, I feel like I'm going effing crazy, having some kind of mental meltdown. So it does affect him. They give me fear. He goes through a lot of fear when he thinks about you and him and moving forward and all of that, because he feels like he's going crazy. So he gets very stressed easily. So because of that, he could be procrastinating, overthinking, worrying. He said, I can feel your presence even though we're apart. So he does feel you all around him, and that's a positive thing. So, and I feel that this move, okay, he could be thinking about that too. But it's more likely he's thinking about the mistakes he's made and the things he's done wrong. Because in the separation, obviously it's not the end, and you're being shown that it's not the end, okay? But he's been thinking about all his mistakes, the things he regrets. And remember, mistakes are lessons. They're an opportunity to grow. And what you're doing is being open to accept abundance, an abundance of love. You're like, open your arms. You've opened your arms to receiving. And I feel he doesn't feel worthy. So he's also working through that, thinking, why do you want me after all the mistakes I've made? So I just want to see what mistakes he feels he's made. Straight out, okay? So first card out is, it won't happen again. So whenever the mistake says he's made, he's saying to it won't happen again. He wants to make up for it. And he's saying, I was afraid of my feelings. That's why I behaved that way. So whatever it was that he did, that he feels he made a mistake about, which is really a lesson in disguise anyway, it was because of his feelings. He was afraid of that. That's why he acted the way he did. And he wants to apologise for that now. What else is he in regret about? Because I do feel he's like dealing with a lot of regret. What else is he in regret about? Well, he's definitely curious about you, wondering what you're doing. So he could be watching your socials, okay? I shouldn't have blocked you. So whether he's actually blocked you or just pushed you away, okay? And I need to make it right. So he's adamant it's not going to happen again. He's going to make it right, whatever it was. And he feels like he blocked you out or pushed you away. And that could be to bring separation in, or during separation. But he does know that with you, he could have it all. He's aware of that. So he knows that if he made a move, or if you move together, or whatever this move is about, it's going to lead to abundance. And that's what you need to know, because you're saying in 2 Aries season, this is kind of the energy when I'm picking up on this of the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm feeling like between now and April, doors opening for abundance and things moving into place. I hope that helps again, but things may be stuck in February. Raylene, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can you please give me a message from my DM? Thank you. So what does your DM want you to know? What's his intention? So what's your masculine's intention? What's his intention, okay? I want us to travel and explore the world together. So he wants to have adventures with you. He sees that in his future with you. Going places, doing things. Whether this means travelling far out or into the next street. You know, he wants to explore life with you. That's what I'm picking up on more than anything else. So he wants to pick up, he wants to, you know, they're saying like pick up where you left off. That's what's coming through. He wants to pick up where you left off. He's saying, since I've met you, I have more energy and to push towards my goals. So he feels like with you, he's more youthful. He has more energy to move towards his goals, yes, but also to travel and explore the world and feel alive. That's what I'm picking up on. He wants to pick up where you left off, and he feels like with you, he has more youthful energy. So he may feel really tired where he is. He may feel stressed out. Maybe he looks older than he is. You know, because when we're in the wrong situation, it can age us. Okay, he said, I promise I'm going to make it right. I will make it happen. You have to trust me. And that's what the masculines do need. They need trust and respect. And I am jealous. So he does worry about what you're doing, who you're with. He said, I get so jealous when I think about you with other people. It makes me angry because it's my fault you're spending time with them, not me. I feel like a total fool. So he may be worried about what you're doing, who you're spending time with, where you're going, all of that, you know, blowing things out of proportion in his mind. But he intends to make it right with you. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, thank you for using milestone, honey. Any message from Mr. OOO? So what's Mr. O's intention? Flying out. He's saying, I will be sliding into your DMs. So he's definitely going to message you, and I feel it's going to be very sexy when he does. So your DMs, however that comes to you, whether it's a direct message on social media or email or a text or however it is. So he's going to slide in. And he said, I will tell you the truth about how I feel. And he does feel all this desire for you, because I'm feeling a lot of passion with this. Because, you know, when I channeled this deck sliding into your DMs, I didn't channel it like to be specifically a sexy message, but I am picking up on flirting and, you know, like desire when I'm picking up on the way he feels about you. So what's his dark truth, okay? Okay, well, they flew out as well. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, let me message you. So he is going to contact you. He's saying, let me message you. He's watching. I watch you. However, he's watching you, whether that's social media or in his mind or through the astral realms or in his dreams. But he is watching you. He's saying, I'm taking my time because I want to do it right. I don't want to rush things and risk losing you altogether. I want it to be right. And I'm seeking answers. So he's definitely finding information out. And he's saying, you are magnetic. I can't stay away from you. And I don't want to. And that scares me more than anything because you have a power over me that nobody else has. What is this connection? It's so different than anything else. I'm trying to work out what it is. Powerful. Let's pull you a message from your angels as well. And Angela loved pulling your cards today. She's saying, because obviously I did your reading earlier, so stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. Speak your truth and fight for what you want. Now, this could be with him, but I feel it's more about you doing things in your own life. And spending time in your own company will grow your soul. Travel, explore, and enjoy the world because it's a playground for childlike eyes. So this is about you enjoying your life, especially for the next 7 to 9 weeks. Doing things for you, not waiting around. That's what you're doing. You're in your power. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Pinky, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. This is Pinky. Is James O'Brien meant for me? He sent me flowers, chocolates, and a mug. Well, that doesn't mean he's meant for you because he sent you those things. You've got to trust what you feel inside, okay? I'm going to visit him in June. We were only in touch since December. So, you know, just you can't say, oh, because someone sent me chocolate, flowers, and a mug, he's the one. You've got to trust what your heart is saying to you. You know, you don't need to rush this forward or try and make it into something it's not yet ready to be. Just take it one day at a time. So I feel you need to take it one day at a time, okay? So you've got temperance, and that's really what I'm talking about, taking it one day at a time. There's no need to rush. Everything is working out beautifully. Have patience and trust the process of your life. It's in divine order. Call on Archangel Honiel for inner peace. And then you don't kind of think, oh, he's got to be the one, or is it the one? Just allow your journey to unfold, because what you're craving is love, not the person. And you fill up your own cup with self-love, and that takes the desire away for the need for a certain person to fill you up and give you that. So Archangel Honiel is saying God opens the right doors. So clearly, if this door has been opened with James, there's a reason. So stop stressing about the ones he's already closed, because maybe you're thinking about someone else as well. So I feel just let this door stay open and explore it, but you don't need to overthink it. Okay, because they're not giving me if this is or isn't your destined person, because it's something you've got to go within and realise yourself. I feel it's definitely something you've manifested, but I am still getting this pain over someone else as well. So you may be thinking about someone else, or someone else could be in your energy. Okay, someone who doesn't want to lose you either. What you want is love. You want marriage, commitment. You want like a really nice relationship. And that's being manifested for you with the right person. It may be James, it may be someone from the past. Okay, but it will be the right person at the right time. So I feel the message is to just allow things to unfold naturally and enjoy each moment. I hope that helps. And don't try and force it forward into something it's not perhaps meant to be at this moment. Just get to know each other. You've only known you since December. We're only in touch since December, should I say. So it's only February. So what's the rush, Okay, we've got Jacinta. Thank you for the donation, honey. Jacinta says, where's your question? Let me find it. Jacinta, I can't find your question. Can anyone see Jacinta's question? I can see you've retracted a question. Is this the question here? Okay, let me do Jacinta's in the chat now. So Jacinta says, he posted a reel about how he wants to talk to only one girl. Does he want to talk to me or Amanda? The background song was I Need to Know If You Will Love Me Again. Okay, so what's he trying to get across? Okay, what's he trying to get across? He's saying, let go of anything negative holding you back. What I've got coming through here is, why would you think he wants to talk to someone else? Okay, because you are well aware inside your heart and soul that this is your twin flame. Okay, you talk about him like he's your masculine. He's the one you feel destined to be with. If he is the other half of your soul, and he is your divine counterpart, then obviously he's talking about you. Okay, so what you need to perhaps do instead is let go of anything negative holding you back. Okay, and this could be that his ex is holding him back. Okay, and he needs to release that person. But I feel that you need to release your fears around, because if she's the ex, you're saying Amanda is his ex, then obviously she's his ex. She's not his present or his future. So you've got to see it that way instead of making it into something it isn't. Okay, so I feel number one, you've got to release your own fear around it. And number two, recognise that she's the ex for a reason. And I feel that's what he needs to let go of, because he knows that she was holding him back. Okay, so what's his intention with you? I want to make more money. So he needs to be more financially stable first before he can move forward to be with you. Maybe she had a hold on his finances before or messed his finances up. And what I'm picking up on as well, okay, you're saying he wants to talk to only one girl. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's you or Amanda. It means he's realising he only wants to be with one person. So I'm not actually feeling it's aimed at anyone. I feel it's more him working through his own emotions and his own feelings, realising he wants to be with someone and only someone. So I don't feel it's like he's trying to get a message to anyone. I feel he's just processing his emotions and he's putting them out there. Like I remember once, like when I was on Twitter and I shared a song on Twitter before I was with George, and he messaged me and said, "Are you okay? What's that song about?" And it was nothing to do with anyone. It was just the way I was expressing something I was feeling at the time. So I feel you've got to remember that, you know, what you're going through sometimes, or what he's going through sometimes, it's not about any person. It's about the way he's processing what he's feeling himself. So don't take things to heart or jump to the wrong conclusions or worry about things that you don't need to. Feel like you're blowing things out of proportion that you don't need to. Hope that helps, okay? Lilac, thank you for using Milestone, honey. I can have some cards for him and me. We don't talk at the moment. I'm afraid he moved on with someone else. So you've got to release that fear. You've got the Four of Cups. So focus on your blessings. So the angels say that's what you need to focus on. Your blessings, not what you're worried about or stressing about. And the thing is, if he is with someone else, I'm not saying he is, but if he is with someone else, he'll be learning a lesson through that person anyway. He'll be learning something he needs to learn, going through some kind of karmic lesson. But the angels say they want you to focus on your blessings. Being bored or being frustrated or in this dark energy that I feel you're in with that emoji as well, the angels say it's a sign you've lost track of yourself. It's like you forgot who you are. Okay, you've got to remember who you are. You are beautiful, you are powerful, you are amazing, magnificent, special, unique. You must remember your own qualities and how beautiful and amazing you are, instead of thinking there's someone, he's with someone else, I'm not enough, or, you know, thinking negative thoughts. So the angels say if you choose activities that excite your soul, whether it's going out doing stuff or putting a film on you love or going for a walk or things that boost you up, and you can do gratitude that changes your vibration straight away, you're not going to be focusing on the negative things. You're going to be focusing on the positive things and your energy will shift. Okay? So is he with someone else? Is he with someone else? Well, I feel this is you. Okay? And I don't feel he's with someone else because you've got the Hierophant in reverse, okay? So I don't feel he's with someone else. If he is kind of with someone else, because we've got a water sign person here, or this can be intuitive, you know, this is more about you. When I pick this card up, I see you. I see you and his energy rather than anyone else. But what I'm trying to say is, if there is anyone he's around or perhaps messaging or talking to, I don't feel it's serious. Okay, so I don't feel you've got anything to worry about, and it's like you're the one on his mind. You've got to trust what you feel inside through your own intuition. They give me tooth pain, which is about decisions. So you've got to make the decision to pick yourself up out of this energy, because you're not talking at the moment and it's causing your mind to go into turmoil. So instead, recognize that this is an opportunity for you to give back to you, to find yourself again, to trust your intuition, to fill up your own cup, to make your life so amazing and magical that he wants to be a part of it. But there's big changes ahead. I'm not really feeling him with anyone. And if he is, I don't feel it's serious anyway. I hope that helps again. We just see what his intention is to you. What's his intention? He's saying to you, I will text you soon. Look at that. Give me a bit more time. So he is going to contact you soon. You just need to give him a bit more time. So I don't feel it's you he's thinking about clearly. Okay? So you let go of your own fears and struggle, thinking, oh, well, he isn't talking to me, so he must be talking to someone else. He feels like he just needs a bit more time. You know, he could even be busy with his own life, like work, career, money, that kind of thing. I hope that helps, okay? Rob, great to see you, honey. Thank you for being here. Hi, there's any message from Avery this Valentine's Day? I'm feeling this powerful shift every day with things falling into place. So what do you need to know? Flying out, okay? So you've got the Seven of Wands. Stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. Speak your truth and fight for what you want. Now, I feel that's what he will do. It's like he's saying to you, when the time is right, I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to speak my truth to you. I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. And you can feel that, okay? So what's his intention? What's his intention? He said, I want to talk about a future with you if we're both ready to take the next step. I love that because he's putting your feelings into consideration there. If we are both ready for this. If we're both ready for that step. And he said, I will be watching your stories and paying attention to what you post on social media. So he has got an eye on your socials, wherever that is. Whether it's YouTube or other things, okay? He's got his eye on you. What else does he want you to know for Valentine's Day? He's saying to you, You are so damn beautiful that I freeze in your presence and I fear making a fool of myself. So he does worry about making a fool of himself, making himself feel a bit, they give me, I know it sounds strange, but they give me the word tit, okay? And obviously that's what we say in the UK, you've been a bit like that. It reminds me of, what's that creature out of Snoopy? What's the Snoopy creature, okay? Is it Woodstock? This is what they show me in my mind. I don't know if this means anything to you. Is it that little yellow bird? Was he called something? Do you know what I mean? Snoopy bird. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, it is Woodstock. Yeah, that one. They show me that bird. I don't know why. I've got to give you that bird. So you may see that bird. Okay? I don't know if it means anything for your journey, but they show me that bird. But he doesn't want to feel silly and daft. And that's how he feels sometimes. He feels like you've got everything going for you. And he feels like he doesn't. But they give me that bird. Yeah, the yellow bird. So I don't know if you're going to see that. Maybe you see a yellow bird. Or so you could see canaries are yellow, aren't they? You could see a yellow bird. He said, I'm waking up. So this could be a sign that he's waking up if you see Snoopy or yellow bird or Woodstock. I'll see signs about you in our situation, and it freaks me out how accurate they are. So he's definitely seen signs about you. Let's pull you one more card. Anything else you need to know? You've got disagreements. So he could be going through some disagreements. Obviously, you've been going through some disagreements with family. Says agree to disagree. So I feel this could well be about you overcoming the battles and the struggles first. And I feel that's definitely something you've agreed to deal with, to get through the disagreements first before you actually come into union. Get one more card. Anything else he wants to say to you? And they give me an itchy nose. So again, his intuition is guiding him to you. He feels your presence driving him forward. And I feel driving forward because as well be how he comes to you, driving past your house. I know you feel that. Give me a song. I don't know what it says. Driving. It's not driving. Don't know. Donna, there's a song called Driving Something. Driving down the house. Or something to do with the house. It may not even be driving. Something the house. You got temperance for you. Be patient and loving and kind to yourself at this time. Compassion is the key. Call on your angels. Driving down the house. It's probably nothing to do. That's what they give me anyway. I don't know. That could be driving by your house, as you know. But it's something to do with the house. Something in the house. I don't know. So this could be something that goes on in the house. I hope it helps anyway. Steph, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Zach? So what's going on with Zach, okay? Well, Zach is thinking about you in a very sexy way. Let me just see what the other cards are. So, this is the thing, there's a lot of power and passion here. You can probably feel it because he said, I want to F you. Now, it doesn't mean that he doesn't want anything else with you. It's just, I feel that there's a very impatient, frustrated desire here. That's what, if he was being honest with you, he'd say, I want to F you. I want you. I want you now. So there's a lot of passion there. And he's saying, I intend to have a complete fresh start with you, to get to know you in a way I've not allowed myself to know you before. So he wants to get to know you much better. He wants to make more money as well. Okay, so he wants to have more money in the bank when he comes towards you. He said, I want to buy you a gift. So obviously that's why he needs more money, or he feels he does. And he said, I will apologise to you soon. So he is going to come in with an apology. He wants a fresh start with you. He wants to have more money to be with you equally. But if he could tell you something today, he's feeling all the desire, okay? I'm going to bring the desire cards in as well. Yeah, he said, I wrote you a letter on paper, but I'm afraid to show it to you. Now, this could be a Valentine's card. Because this says on paper. And I'm not feeling a message as in like a device. So maybe he has actually bought you a Valentine's card and he intends to give that to you. But he said, I'm afraid to show it to you. Yeah, he said, take me to bed. There's one desire there. You have always turned me on. and soul activation 1111. So he's going through an awakening at this time. But I feel he's possibly bought you something that he wants to give to you, and he's checking out. I hope that helps. That could be sending you a Valentine's card. The Fire Angel, great to have you here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Could I get a message about Dakota and I? So what do you need to know about you and Dakota? What do you need to know about you and Dakota? What do you need to know? You got the Tower. Okay, so the angels say any chaos and upheaval around you or this situation is happening to grow you both and create desired change. So it's very likely there's a big Tower moment going on. It could be in both of your lives, or you could just see it going on in Dakota's life, okay? But there is a big change ahead. So remember, things fall apart to fall together. So breathe yourself back into the present moment and observe everything in a higher way. So there's always a reason for everything that happens. You will see the reason and understand them when you do this. So if you take your energy back and breathe, you're going to recognize why this is all happening, okay? My info about us is above. Kind of ways away. You got a girlfriend. He kept her. He's still with her. We got fully intimate like our past. So that could be the Tower that you found out about the girlfriend or whatever whatever's going on. I don't need to know the ins and the outs of it. Okay, whatever you see as a Tower moment is actually happening to bring you together. Okay, and this could be through epiphanies, realizations, aha moments, understanding from both perspectives. So everything happens for a reason, remember. So what else do you need to know about you and Dakota, okay? Afraid, don't be afraid. The angels say it's time to let go of any insecurities. So this could also be happening so you let go of your own inner fears or your own wounding, so that you believe in yourself and know your own worth and value, perhaps even set your boundaries down. But I feel what you've done is activated something in Dakota that needs to be released or faced. So what's Dakota's message for you? What's Dakota's message for you? Okay, I'm jealous. And I feel that you also feel that too. So I feel this is mirrored. I get so jealous when I think about you with other people. It makes me angry because it's my fault you're spending time with them and not me. I feel like a fool. So I feel this is perhaps how you're both feeling. It's like you both want to be together or you want to be around each other, but there could be things in the way. I'm afraid and scared. Told him I'm scared. Well, that's why you got the afraid card, because the angels say, don't be afraid. Okay, the angels are with you. Archangel Michael is with you. And it could be because of this feeling of being jealous. And jealousy makes you feel like something is missing or lacking. So what does, what do they want to say to you? Okay, I'm so grateful I met you. Are you sure you were real? Okay, so you've completely changed this person's view on things. Okay, are you real? I'm grateful I met you. So don't ever think that they're not grateful for you, because they are. So what's their intention when it comes to you? I will tell you the truth about how I feel, and I will be sliding into your DMs. Okay, so I don't feel like it's over or anything like that. I feel like he wants to tell you the truth about things, and he's going to do that through a direct message of some kind. Okay. He said he wants kids and I do, and he's got me pregnant multiple times. She doesn't want kids, okay? Well, just let things unfold naturally, because he's going to tell you the truth about how he feels and slide into your direct messages, however that is, whether that's on socials or text or however you communicate. But he is going to tell you. So I feel what you need to be working on is releasing all your fear, knowing that whenever this Tower is, it's happening for a reason. So I want to bring you a message from Archangel Michael, okay, to bring in a bit of strength for you at this time. With courage. So Archangel Michael is saying, strength is having the courage to say, I'll try again tomorrow. Strength is, in other words, to get through this day. Strength is finding the power to start your day. Strength is knowing that whatever comes next, you can handle it. Courage is strength, find it and use it. So Archangel Michael is going to lend you his strength to be able to deal with what you're going through. And the angels say, your life is about to become stable and secure super quick, okay? Finances and career will improve. Security and love are both available to you. So have faith that things are going to improve and get better, especially between now and October. And you could see 10-10 as well. So big changes are coming in with this fire horse. So have faith in that, okay? I hope that helps. And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, any message from DM today? So what's your DM's intention? I need to stop looking at your social media and do something. So it's very likely he's watching you, but he may not be taking physical action. So he feels like he wants to stop looking and start doing. And he said, oh, look, I will be sliding into your DM. So again, this could be communication coming to you through social media. Okay. What else does he want to say to you? He's saying, thank you for teaching me how to appreciate the small things in life. So you've made him look at life differently. You know, he views life differently since he's met you as well. And that's why he's watching you. And this could be things you post on social media that make him feel grateful for life, or you show him a new way of looking at life. It's like, I can feel your presence even though we're apart. So he can feel you all around him when you're not together. So what's your guidance? Your guidance is to focus on your blessings. Okay, if you're feeling stressed or worried or, you know, bored in any way, it's a sign you've lost track of yourself. And he could well be bored. This could be his energy too. So choose activities that excite your soul. So what I'm actually getting is as well, that he is bored in his life and he is watching you to feel excitement, and he knows he needs to take action because he doesn't want to feel bored. He wants to be living life and excited by life. And he senses that with you, he can have that kind of life. I hope that helps, okay? Victoria, thank you for the donation. I've been feeling anxious about dying in a car accident, and it's been on my mind a lot. I'd like to know any chances of living a long life. Well, the only person who really knows that is God. It's natural to have fears around certain things. We all do. It's a human part of being alive, you know, wanting to be alive. So the best way to overcome that is to affirm how grateful you are for each day and live each day to the full. Don't think, oh, I need to be earning that amount of money or going to that place or doing that thing to be happy, because you can be happy in this moment now. So I feel this is all coming up as well to help you to appreciate your life more and to be grateful to God for every day that passes. You know, every day I wake up in the morning, I say, thank you, God, for this day. You know, because Dawson from Dawson's Creek died, was it yesterday or the day before, at 48? You know, and I'm like 49 now, nearly 50. So I'm grateful that I'm still here, if that makes sense. So you've got to be grateful for every moment instead of thinking, you know, thinking the worst, because we all go through moments where we question our mortality and think the worst about things. It's a natural part of life, but you can't kind of dwell on those things either. So what do the angels want you to know? You've got the 8 of Pentacles. What you put in, you'll get out. So in other words, what you put into your life, you're going to get out. Hard work will pay off, so put the effort in, but make time to play as well. So really, this is making sure you've got the balance right in your life, that you are enjoying life, that you are living life, that you are putting effort into enjoying everything you're doing, and you'll get the results from it. So you've got choice as well. And, you know, this is really what Archangel Michael is saying to you. We always have a choice. We've got free will. So your journey is protected by angels because you have a guardian angel. Okay, your guardian angel is with you all the time, was with you from the moment you were born to the moment you pass, overseeing your life, making sure that you are where you're meant to be, that nothing that's not meant to happen to you, like for example, you're being protected. Like I can think of many times in my life where I know I've been saved by the angels in many ways. Okay, and I'm sure everyone else can look back and think, whoa, you know, if only I'd gone out 2 minutes earlier, something bad would have happened. So you're always being protected. However, you also have a choice, and you have a choice through your intuition. So your intuition will speak to you. So say, for example, you were getting into a car and you had a really bad feeling about it. And I don't mean fear, like as in just being afraid. I mean like you intuitively felt like, if I get in that car, something bad's going to happen, I feel it. Well, you have a choice then, don't you, if you get in the car or not? Okay, that's your choice. You have free will. So if you continued to get in the car when you had that bad feeling, then obviously if anything happened, that's kind of part of your journey anyway, but you will have had a choice. That's where free will comes into it. But what Archangel Michael is saying is you have free will. Okay, you choose your own path even when it's chosen for you. Choose to turn towards the path of light and you'll always find you going in the right direction. So as long as you make good choices and you do the right thing and you follow your intuition, you'll always make the right choices. Instead of perhaps going around your life worrying about something that, what if, because you're going to walk out the house and think, what if something drops on my head? What if I walk in front of a car? What if? Let go of the what ifs and be in the present. So let me pull you another card from Archangel Michael. So, and you have choices, what you eat, what you drink, what you do. It all affects how you live your life. But also, God is in charge of when you pass. So you've just got to enjoy what you're doing and detach from the situation, which means stop worrying about it. Archangel Michael is going to help you to detach from any cords of attachment to fear, okay, or any drama, so you can feel centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within you in this situation. So Archangel Michael is saying, call on me and I will protect you and keep you safe. I hope that helps, okay? Spartan, thank you for the donation. Anything for me with Twin Flame Clarissa or job I applied for? So what do you need to know? You got the Two of Cups. So with your twin flame, that love bond is deepening. Okay, because it's a special bond unlike anything else you've experienced before. And Clarissa feels it too. So you both feel the bond, the spark, the power of it, because you're best friends and lovers united. So the love is real, it's there. And that's why you're being shown the Two of Cups there. So what Clarissa is saying to you is, I want to kiss your hot lips. So a lot of desire there. Okay, wanting you, thinking about kissing you, thinking about being around you, especially for Valentine's Day. What else do you need to know? Yeah, tulips, forgive. Let go of the pain and forgive them and yourself. So there may need to be some forgiveness. So this could be about an apology coming in as well and things moving forward with an apology. So Clarissa may come in and apologise to you. So what do you need to know about this job you applied for? What about the job you applied for? Abundance. You may get this job between now and April, or something could improve in your career with monetary gain between now and April. Financial increase, things moving forward. So I feel this is a positive sign. But the job you applied for is very likely going to be offered to you, and things are moving forward with your twin between now and April. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to grab some messages out of the chat, guys. So thank you all for your donations and being here. So we're going to do Boss Says. This for Bossatronic says, hello, you beautiful soul. Thank you so much for all you do. Where our attention goes, our energy flows. Absolutely. Let me pull you a card. So what do you need to know? Queen of Pentacles. The message for you is, enjoy your independence and freedom. You are a true inspiration to others because you stand out from the crowd and you don't rely on anyone for anything. You can rely on the angels and you know this, and that's why you are a success. So you may be going through a lot of success at the moment, feeling good, power in your life, and your power is an inspiration as well. This could be in career as well. So it's like the angels saying, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And that's why I was drawn to you straight away out of the chat there, because you've got this presence. It's like that's what happens, like you say. Energy, attention goes where our energy flows. And that's where the power is, okay? We're going to do Samina says, hi, gorgeous Liz. Message from Azan. Love from Pakistan. Great to have you here, honey. So what does Azan want you to know? I'll see what his intention is. What's his intention? What does he want you to know? Look, I intend to speak my truth, okay? So he's going to tell you how he feels. I intend to speak my truth. I'm going to tell you how I feel. So anything else? High Priestess. And I feel you know because you trust your intuition. Your intuition already knows how he feels. So listen to your heart. He's going to do that and follow his gut instinct and his heart to you. So I feel you know how he feels, but you want to hear it from him. So how does he feel about you? He's saying, I can't help mentioning you to my close friends or family members. So it's like he's had a conversation with someone close to him about you. And that's what we do, isn't it? When we like someone, we want to talk about them. Please don't feel disappointed with me. So let him come forward in his own time. He's going to tell you how he feels about you. He's been talking about you to other people. He's not giving me a clear answer, though, about how he does feel. Okay? So let Lavender relax you. You're connecting in dreams in the 5D. So I feel he's actually going to come into a dream first. and tell you how he feels about you, which will confirm what your intuition already knows. Because I feel you already know how he feels about you. You just have to trust that, okay? I hope that helps. I want to do, Sarah says, there's any cards about health? I've been sick for 6 weeks. So sending you lots of love. Call an Archangel, say Michael for strength as well. So call an Archangel Raphael and Jesus for healing. And call an Archangel Michael for strength, okay? So what do you need to know? You've got, whatever you're asking about, you've got the answer saying yes with faith. Because all of heaven are assisting with this healing. So you may be asking, am I going to be okay? Is this going to heal? And the angel's saying yes with faith, because you've already prayed and all of heaven are helping. So you already have the help you need at this moment, okay? And look, it will heal. So I feel you're worried about this. It will heal. You just need to calm down. So you may be panicking, stressing. And it could be that the reason why you're going through this is you may be like highly stressed out, or you may be over worrying or overthinking about something, and that can affect your mind and that affects your body. You know, when you're feeling like your mind isn't at ease, it creates dis-ease in the body. So the treatment is to calm down, which means relax, because it will heal and all of heaven are already helping you. But you may also need to calm your energy down to deal with it. So let me just bring in an Ascension card as well. Anything else you need to know about this? Anything else you need to know about your health? Anything you need to know about your health? You've got hair growth, so you're going to feel stronger, healed, and ready to begin again. So I don't feel this is like anything to do with your actual hair, but the message that coming through is saying to you that you're going to improve. Okay, because you're going to feel stronger, healed, and ready to begin again. So I feel the reason that's coming out is because there is a healing on the horizon. So leave a stressful situation behind. So when you've dealt with this, you must leave behind whatever is stressing you out, and that's going to increase your energy. So I do feel there's a recovery underway. There's a magpie as well on the bush there. So you may have a male presence around you from heaven helping. Okay, because when I connect with magpies, he's looking right at me. He's actually jumping up and down. Hello, Mr. Magpie. I love magpies. They are a male presence from heaven. So it could be a dad, a granddad, someone like that around you. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation, honey. I sent a message and I'm back in my heart message. I'm back in my love. Okay, so now you've messaged him and you've kind of cleared up whatever you need to clear up with him. Let him come to you, okay? So what do you need to know about this? So you've got Two of Pentacles. What you've done is you've balanced your energy and you feel better because of it, because you've shared with him now something from the heart, and it's like you've done your bit, okay? And that's strength. So you've found strength in that. So the angels say balance your energy, which you've done. Focus on grounding and meditation to keep the right balance between your physical and your spiritual self. Now the alignment is taking place. Strength comes from within you and above you. So find the strength now to let him make the next move, or to let him come to you. And don't get stressed or triggered if it takes a minute, okay? So you are strong enough to handle and deal with what's going on. Call on Archangel Michael for additional physical and emotional strength. So you've got the support there you need to handle this now. And the Two of Pentacles is also about you knowing that you are safe. Okay? So breathe yourself into the now. So what does he want to say? Look, I'm ready. And he's saying whatever it is he has to leave. It says, I will leave my partner. But this could be like something he's got going on. So it doesn't necessarily mean he's got a karmic partner. This could be a business partner. It could be something that he needs to leave behind. He's saying, it's been over since I met you. Trust me to do this my way. Okay, so whatever it is he needs to leave behind that's been over since he met you, he's going to leave that behind him. But I feel the message really in this card is he's saying, I am ready for you. You just have to trust me to do this my way. And again, that's about you being flexible and adaptable and allowing things to unfold. And, sometimes we're so up in our ego, we're not allowing the guidance to come in because we're trying to take control. There's a magpie on top. It's still there. So I feel there's a magpie here. It's flown off now. So this could also be someone around you in heaven watching over you. So if your dad's up there, or a granddad, or someone, a male you were close to, there's support there. Okay, and I feel that you've just got to have faith in that. So again, I feel that could be Archangel Michael around you as well. So let me bring you a message in from Archangel Michael. There will always be people who think they know better as to do you better. You know, so there's always going to be people there's always going to be people around you, I couldn't get it out then, that perhaps think they know better than you do. So that could be your friend saying, oh, you know, he doesn't treat you right, or whatever they say. Your job is to do you. You know your own truth and you know your own worth and value. So remember that. Your dad, there you go. So your dad's around you. Let me pull you a card from your dad. What does your dad want you to know? There is nothing you could have done differently to change the outcome. And I feel that's about what you're going through now. Okay, so in other words, if your inner child kind of says, maybe if I'd just said this or done this, and it's like your dad is saying, everything had to happen for a reason that way. So there's nothing you could have done differently to change the outcome. You just got to be flexible and adaptable. Now, this could also be a sign about, obviously, to do with him too, but I feel he's coming through with guidance for you about what you're currently going through. And he's saying, take me with you wherever you go. And he's reminding you he's with you everywhere you go, but also so is your twin. You know, wherever you go, your masculine is there. So right now, where you are, your masculine is there with you. You just have to see it that way. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I have a message from my angels and my DF Jennifer. They give me a little bit of fear there. So I feel she's releasing fear. So remember who you are first of all. The angels say you are a motivated leader. Okay, so you are a leader and you are strong. However, I feel you've got to let her take the lead in this connection because she needs to step up and lead, okay, in this situation. And she's planning how to do that. So I feel like she's coming out of that planning phase to take action. So she knows she needs to plan the next steps and find a solution. She's been feeling more focused on isolation, whether that's been no contact or doing her own thing, whatever it is. And I feel she's being guided to take action towards you. Okay, and you are a motivated leader. So this could be at work, it could be in other areas of your life. But I feel with her, you've got to let her move towards you, okay? So she's saying, I need to leave my toxic situation, whatever that is. And I intend to change. So she intends to do that. So she's very aware that she's in some kind of toxic cycle that she needs to change or release. And that's what she's currently in the process of doing in her head, thinking about it, needing to take the next step. So what's her Valentine's message for you? So I feel your guidance from the angels is to focus your leadership into your career and other things and let her come to you. And that's only while she's in the masculine energy, remember. Otherwise, you're the one taking the lead. So since I met you, I've had more energy to push towards my goals. And I feel that's you as well. So I feel you do help each other achieve things in your lives, whether that's career or other things. When I look into your eyes, the whole world stops and I forget where I am. And you are so beautiful. And this doesn't, beautiful, handsome, gender irrelevant, okay? You're so beautiful to me, your soul, the person you are, that I freeze in your presence and fear making a fool of myself. So I feel like she does feel nervous around you and there's anxiety there. And that's something she's also dealing with as well. But ultimately, I feel she's preparing. Yeah, because look at this, moving on top. Thank you for being so patient with me. She is going to make a move at the right time. Let me just see if there's a Valentine's message about this. Weeds cause problems. So there's something toxic causing a problem. So you can obviously ask for help from your angels because there's always a solution to every problem. I hope that helps, okay? I'm not going to stay on much longer, guys, because I'm going to be live again tomorrow, and I've had a really busy day already, okay? So I'm just going to answer a couple more. I'm going to be live tomorrow, normal time, okay? So we're going to do, Angelic says, any message for my person today? What's next in our connection? This for Angelic 2567. So you got Knight of Pentacles. So this is reminding you you'll get there. Eventual positive outcome. So whenever you are asking about this, a definite yes from heaven. It may take time, but eventually you'll get where you want to be and you'll feel fully satisfied with what you have. For that to happen, though, someone needs to step out of their comfort zone. So that could be you or them. I feel it's more them. So it's like your person saying, I will step out of my comfort zone and take a risk, okay? because they are becoming more aware that they're going to be watched over and taken care of. So it feels like that's what they need to do to be with you, to make some kind of change. I never believed in twin flame soulmates, a soul connection, but then I met you. So this person feels like you have a very deep bond. I feel they need to step out of their comfort zone to be able to be with you the way they want to be. And they're saying, I want to make more money. So this could also be financial stuff as well. So it could be a financial tie to whatever that comfort zone is. So they feel if they make more money, they're going to be able to release that better, or quicker as well. So I feel patience is the key. I hope that helps, okay? Joy, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. What does my person want to say today? Flying out. When you touch me, I feel butterflies in my stomach. Okay, so I feel it doesn't matter how you're touching, whether it's touching the hand or the face or whatever it is. I'm not talking about like definite physical contact as in jiggy. I feel this is like you touching them with words or just a brief touch of the hand, or it makes them feel things. It's like electric. So it's like the connection between you is electric. I can feel your presence even though we're apart. So your person feels that power, the power you bring into their life through just one look. Yeah, I desire you. You are so sexy and hot. My body is on fire for you. So feeling a lot of electricity, sparks, butterflies in the stomach, nervousness, all of that. I want to tell you that I love you. That's his intention. That gives him butterflies as well. And again, I want to make more money. So maybe thinking about how he can provide and level up to be with you. But he said, I want to tell you that I love you. So what's your guidance? We've got 3 of Swords, okay, and we've got the King of Wands. So you are loyal to those that you love, and you are ready to commit and prove your loyalty. And you're ready for that. You know this is what you want. And as well the heartbreak and pain or what you go through makes you stronger and wiser. The pain will not last forever. Things will improve with time. Feeling a void is a sign to give back to you. So if you're feeling a void over Valentine's Day, or if you're feeling that void, to fill up your own cup. And he's loyal to you in his own way, and that's what he's working towards. I want to bring you one of these in as well. What else do you need to know? I just wasn't ready, but I am now. And I want... Oh, hang on, my chat just went off. I want you and I want us. So he's saying, I do want us. I want you, I want us. I just wasn't ready, but I am now. So give it time. I hope that helps, okay? Spartan says, anyone in the chat from Europe, can you give me an idea of the weather end of April, trying to figure out how to pack for my trip? Where exactly is it you going, Spartan? Okay, I'm rubbish with geography. I got a B in geography and I'm really rubbish with it. So where is in Europe? Is that like here in the UK way? Because if you were perhaps planning for the UK now, end of April, I'd say make sure if you're coming here, you've got warm clothes and an umbrella and a jacket, like a raincoat. Depends how cold you get. London, France, Italy. Okay, well, here in the UK at the end of April, it'll still be cold. We've had really awful weather in April before. So expect it to be cold and wet. Okay, you may have some nice days, but it won't be warm. I mean, it depends what you call warm. I mean, we call warm in the UK, and I'm talking about degrees, not Fahrenheit. We call warm like, I'm trying to like 20 degrees. So what's that in Fahrenheit? Because I know it confuses some people when I say degrees. So degrees to Fahrenheit. So 20 degrees would be 68 Fahrenheit, if that makes sense. So what you'd need to do is just like make sure you got a raincoat, like maybe a little rain jacket or a nice warm jumper. It's cold in New York. Oh, okay. See, I always think it's warm there, but I know from Rob. Rob says it gets really cold there as well. So you're used to it then, so you're okay. But it won't be, it'll be like mild weather. But I remember once in April, we had Easter. When I got baptised in 2016, and I remember it was my baptism because I got baptised on Easter Day, and it was in April at the time. And my mum got ill because we were standing outside waiting to go in the church, and it was that cold. My mum got really ill after, like a really bad cold and stuff. So I always remember that. So that was around April time as well. And I had a full immersion that day as well. And I was okay, obviously. But my mum got really ill from standing outside because it was so windy. It was awful wind. So, if it was me, I'd be packing everything. I'd be packing gloves and hats and everything, I would, if it was me. But then you've got a Primark, so you just nip to Primark and buy things you need. So if you don't, that's a good thing to do as well. My old boss, Andy, used to do that all the time. Like if he was travelling anywhere, and he used to go to America a lot, with his kids and stuff, they go Disney and that. What he'd do is he'd buy clothes from Primark, which is like a really low price shop here in the UK. He'd buy lots of things from Primark and then he'd leave them all there and he'd buy stuff when he was there and bring that back in his case. So that's a good thing to do, if you think, well, I'm going to buy things when I'm there. I don't know why I was drawn to your message there, but yeah, I hope you have a wonderful time. When you come into London, maybe even reach out as well, because I may come down but I'm going to be in London for July for my birthday as well, because I'm 50 this year, so I'm going to go to London for that. I'm surrounded by water on the coast in Long Island, so it's cold till about the end of March, early April. I usually overpack. When's it like really nice weather then in New York? And I know you had some last year, because I remember Rob saying that, talk about Rob, Rob who comes in the chat, one of my mods, because he said that it was like heat wave and everything. It was like 100 or something. So is that like June, July time then? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Why didn't I get the promotion I was hoping for? Well, clearly because it wasn't meant for you. The universe is saving you for something better. So if you didn't get the promotion, don't be annoyed about it. Rejection is redirection. Okay, it's clearly something better on the horizon. Okay, there's something much better ahead for you. That would have perhaps been too much of a burden because you got 10 and 1. So it would have been a burden. Now, first thing I'm feeling is, if you're feeling this is a burden that you didn't get this promotion, give it to heaven. Okay, if you've got time to worry, you've got time to pray, lighten the heavy load and stop carrying around this problem. But I feel that it may have been too much of a burden, and that's why you didn't get it. There's something better coming that's going to be more in alignment with what you want. So don't see it as a negative thing. See it as, well, the universe is protecting me always, okay? So what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? What does Archangel Gabriel want you to know? Let go. Let go. Maybe it's also because you need to practice a bit more at something. So you may just need a bit more knowledge or something to do with that as well. Perfectionism, that can cause the problem, because you'll be thinking, why didn't I get it? Wasn't I good enough? All those things. And you got sensitivity, so you may just be being a bit sensitive to this. I feel it's definitely a redirection, so it's a good thing you're being protected. And it may come up at another time if that's the one you want, but I feel there's something better coming, okay? I hope that helps. Yes, around May onwards it gets warmer. By October, very hot, and will do. I'll be bringing my parents there first time, going to see Dover eat at Rules Restaurant. I don't know what that is, Rules Restaurant. So the first time going, that'll be really good for them as well. It'll be really exciting. And let's do Star Ruby says, great to see you, honey. Hi Liz, long time no see. Love that your live appeared on my feed and I'm able to catch it. I've come on a bit later today because I've worked in the morning, and I usually come on live in the morning then work in the afternoon. So I've done it the other way around today. Maybe that's a sign, anything coming through for me. So clearly I was meant to come on. It's the oldest restaurant in London. Oh, wow. That's amazing. So what do you need to know? Two of Cups, a love bond is deepening. This for Star Ruby. So obviously you know the Two of Cups yourself is connected with the bond you share with someone. So this could be the love connection you have with your twin. And you've got Justice as well. So what I'm seeing here is some kind of karmic ending is happening to bring your love in correctly, or to make this happen the right way. So as a love bond is deepening, this is a special bond unlike anything you've experienced before. Best friends and lovers united. So if you're connected with your special person, that bond is deepening, and there's going to be a karmic ending as well to move things forward in your favour, because balance is being restored for the highest good of all. This can also be connected with legal matters being resolved, because justice can also mean things like divorces and property documents, things like that. Archangel Jeremiah is assisting you. So I want to bring Archangel Jeremiah in. What does Archangel Jeremiah want you to know? So Jeremiah is saying to you, okay, your dreams will reveal the truth. So you're going to have a dream about this. So you're going to have a dream about a karmic ending, or a dream about your person, or a dream about things moving forward. And God is always in charge. I love that that's come through for you. So there's no need to worry about anything, because God is in charge. And the signs you see will show you the path to take. They give me fear. So if there's any fear going on, okay, let go of that fear, because you're being shown signs already, and you could be shown signs in your dreams as well. And this could be about a karmic ending, or about you being guided back together. Okay, so I just want to see what your person's intention is, because that's who I'm picking up on. Flew out, okay. Definitely got a lot of intentions. Look how many come out, but I want to see what this main one is. Look, I don't want to F this up. So your person's saying, I don't want to F this up, so I'm going to do it the right way. So let me just see what, I mean, this is a lot of cards to come out, and I feel it all came out to push this out. But because I'm getting this karmic ending, I want to see what they are. So we do a quick version. I need to stop looking at your social media and do something. So definitely watching you. And I don't want this to be a secret anymore. I want you to explain to me what this connection is. And I want to show you that you can count on me. I want to be able to call you up in the middle of the day or the middle of the night and not worry about if I should or not. I intend to have a complete fresh start with you, to get to know you in a way I've never allowed myself to know you before. I want to F you, so there's a lot of passion there, and I want us to live together. I want to become a better version of myself, and I will apologise to you soon, because I can't seem to shake you no matter what I do. I want us to travel and explore the world together, and I feel like I'm going effing crazy, having some kind of mental breakdown. So there's going to be some kind of breakthrough in your connection. I also feel Archangel Nathaniel around you too. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys. Oh, I've got a donation just come in. So, Growth, thank you for the donation. Will my guru do up a prayer for my well-being this month in Feb? Please check when they will do it, okay? So, are they going to do this prayer for you? Yes, I feel they are, and they're going to do it by March, okay? Well, that's when you're going to start seeing results around March. Any changes you want to make will be a success. You are ready. And that could be for a house move, a relocation, or to take whatever the next steps are. So I am feeling that this prayer is going to be done, and you're going to see the results of this starting to move into place around March. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. I feel like my presence will be coming to my life soon. My person. Sorry, let me just... I feel like my person will be coming to my life soon. What is he like, and when will I meet him? Okay, so what's this person going to be like? Oh, thank you, Star Ruby. So you've got red hair coming through, and you've got divine feminine. Now, this could be about, obviously, you're the divine feminine. So this could just be reminding you that you are the divine feminine. So again, this is about you saying, my person will be coming to my life soon. What's he like, and when will I meet him? But this could also be reminding you that you are a divine feminine. So you may have already met the person you're seeking. So red hair isn't necessarily connected with actually like ginger hair or red hair. This could be the hair looks red if the sun shines on it. Give me a block there. Or there could be like fire, like a fiery feeling when you see this person. So I'm not necessarily saying this person's got red hair. It could just be that it looks that way in the light, but that could be a sign. Like to you, you look at this person, and this person seems to be illuminated in some way. You know, it's like, you know, like an aha moment in a way. So what do you need to know about is this person coming in? But I feel you need to know about this divine feminine energy, because that's your energy. So you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel what this has come through is to say to you, something is being manifested in love for you between now and April. So great things are on the horizon. Okay, December to April, and I'm feeling December just gone to this April, but this could also be a timeline for December coming to April, will be a powerful time to receive many blessings. So it's like the furthest timeline out that I've got coming through is next April. But I feel this is really about between now and April. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Rose, thank you for the donation. When will Siobhan propose to Rima? What's coming for us? So what's coming for you? Well, you got the Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So the Two of Cups is a beautiful message because it shows you that the love you want is there with this person. Okay, love bond is deepening. So rather than thinking about proposals of marriage, recognize that the bond is deepening between the two of you because it's special and unique. It's unlike anything you've experienced before. Okay, and that matters more than having a ring on your finger. Okay, but anything that's controlled you, if the situation has been controlled, or if there's been an outside influence, interference, or if, Siobhan's been held back in any way, that's going to come to an end. Okay, because you can recognize as well, you only feel trapped by your own mind, and you can walk away from anyone or anything that no longer serves you at any time. So you're becoming free. So it's more about you focusing on freedom and feeling free of perhaps drama from the past or karmic cycles or struggles, and knowing your own worth and value. Okay, and this could also be something karmic that needs to be released as well. And I'm getting like something could be shifting from August to Feb. So August to February could be a timeline for this. You could get a proposal next February if you're thinking about marriage itself. But I feel that if Siobhan is trapped in a cycle or there's some kind of outside interference in the way, that could be lingering around until August time. And then August to February is when things start really moving forward. That's what I've got coming through, okay? Let me just see what this person's intention is. What do you need to know? What's the message coming through? You've got, I will text you soon, give me a bit more time. So you just need to give this person a bit more time. But I feel that whatever is in the way, because I do feel there's something in the way, there's something karmic or something to do with outside interferences. So even if it's not a third party, this is going to be something that's seemingly in the way. That's going to get moved out of the way by August so you can move forward together. So it's likely there's going to be some kind of proposal around February next year. So it's not this year, next February, but I've got August coming through to February is the bond deepening. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, 3D message from T. How does he feel seeing me today? So what's his intention? So what he's saying to you is, he's saying, I want to be your equal partner in every way. So that's how he feels when he sees you. That he wants to actually step up and become that equal partner for you. The person who can be there by your side. You know, he is your person. And obviously with the way things currently are, he can't be that way. So it makes him crazy. Yeah, hold your visions. This is reminding you to keep your vision strong about what you want and focus on what you desire with unwavering faith, and it will manifest. Set your intentions, but make today your goal. So also focus on what you need to deal with today. So don't make it all about what will be, you know, enjoy the present moment as well, but have faith in what you're manifesting. And I feel he has got burdens that he needs to release to heaven. So he is worrying, he's got burdens, things he needs to release. It's made him think about his life. You know, the things he needs to release and let go of, the way he wants his life to be. And he's saying, I never believed in soulmates, but then I met you. So again, he sees you as his soulmate or his twin flame. He sees you as his divine counterpart. His dark truth is he feels like a fool. Okay, he's learning though, so he's not really a fool. And he is excited, looking forward to the future. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. And he's saying, I have grown up since our last encounter. So he even feels that way since you saw him today. He feels like he's grown up a lot. So anything else you need to know? I will contact you this month. So he is going to message you during February. Your beautiful soul is what I crave the most. I hope that helps, okay? Sunflower, thank you for the donation. May I ask when my physical health will be completely healed, please, a time frame? So well, obviously it's up to you how you feel, you know, as in, if you feel like it's never going to heal, it won't. If you feel it will, then it will. You know, your mindset is also important, remember. So what does Archangel Raphael want you to know? So Raphael is saying drink more water. and trust that your body knows what to do, okay? And you've got indulge in a massage to boost circulation. So this could be also that you need to improve your circulation in some way, but your body knows what to do. So this is the most important thing. Instead of putting a timeline on it, just know that your body knows what to do. As long as you're drinking more water and doing things that boost circulation, which could also be walking or, having a massage or stimulating your energy in some way, then that will bring things forward. So is there anything else you need to know? A time frame for when your health will be healed? Anything you need to be aware of? Okay, you got Queen of Wands. It's about you being strong. They're not giving me a timeline because it doesn't work that way. If you're not meant to know, there's something you've got to believe in yourself. The Queen of Wands is someone who's strong, motivated, someone who believes in themselves, someone who has faith. Okay, step up and lead. Remember that you are amazingly talented and very desired. You are a motivated leader. So what I'm really getting through from this is that you can, when you believe in yourself, that's what brings the healing in. When you have faith in God and pray, that's what brings the healing in. But they're not giving me an exact time frame, especially with you saying completely healed, because it may not heal completely straight away. Look, the angels, they're very clear about this. Look, divine timing is at play. If I'm not meant to give you a timing, they won't give me one. But we got 6 months from now for something shifting or here. I'm not saying that's when you're going to be fully healed, because divine timing is at play. That's why the angels have got that message through first for you. But you've got 6 months from now as something happening. There's also a baby in this or a pregnant woman. So if it's to do with, this to do with pregnancy in any way, or to do with the biological clock, or anything to do with having a child, then that could be a sign as well. But a baby is more about fertile energy, becoming healed, becoming strong again. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for your donation, honey. Deal is my twin is in a karmic situation. We're in separation, as I wanted to respect his decision. What's coming up for us? Any guidance on timing? So he's saying to you, I cry sometimes. I've shed tears over our connection. So he does hurt. It does hurt him to not be with you. And he does wonder about what it would be like to be with you, having a life with you. I want to tell you how I feel, and I wonder what you would do if I turned up at your door. Expect me. So he is going to turn up. He's not over between you. He is going to turn up unexpectedly or message you when you don't expect it. So you've got the Seven of Wands. What you're doing is setting your boundaries down, staying true to yourself, standing up for what you believe in, and that will make him eventually, when he's ready, speak his truth and fight for what he wants, which is you. So you having that boundary is going to work for you. And I feel this could be July time, okay, around a moon cycle. And obviously we're moving towards the eclipse, which is going to turn things around as well. So moon cycles will be important for you. Reflect and meditate on the situations. That's another way you can relax your energy. Rise above the fear and the struggle with the power of prayer and breath work. So using breath work and prayer, meditation, is going to help you deal with this. And you got 222 on the timer there, which is divine intervention. Swift, spontaneous action. Do what you feel guided to do. He's going to come in when you don't expect it. It's going to probably be when he's been having a cry, feeling all the pain, and then he reaches out, okay? He's also working on making more money, so he could be distracting himself with work or trying to get more money in the bank first. And he said, I would love to watch a movie with you and share some popcorn. So he'd love to do just something normal, like sitting down with you and watching a movie with you. And that's what he's thinking about. He may even be receiving signs in movies about you or about the situation. Okay, anything else he wants to say? I've been working on my self-love and self-worth. So he is doing what he needs to do, so you can have faith in that. Anything else? I feel July a turning point, okay? Anything else you need to know? You've got wish, make a wish. I feel your wish is going to be granted. Let me just have a quick look at the karmic situation. So what's this karmic struggle? There is no trust between us. So they don't trust each other in that karmic cycle. She doesn't trust him. He doesn't trust her. So what's the point, So there's nothing good really going on there. My children are my world, okay? So if he's got kids, that's really why he's there. Now, if he hasn't got kids, this could be the world that he's in could make him feel very safe, like how you do when you're a child. So that could be his comfort zone. So take that how it resonates with you, like he feels like that's his world and he doesn't know how to escape it. But he's jealous when it comes to you and that hurts him. So he definitely doesn't want you moving on. So he's going to come in when you don't expect it. But you setting boundaries down is going to push him to make a decision. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation. Bucket messages. So what's the messages coming through? So you've got a ring, and this may be what you're wanting in the future marriage. So you've got the promise of a ring there. Vivid lucid dreams. You could have a vivid lucid dream where you get given a ring, okay? And you got blue eyes. Blue eyes could be an eye colour, or it could be that the person you're connecting with is very emotional, or you're feeling emotional. And there's a miracle coming in with that B, okay? You've got give it time, and there will be a decision or a solution. You've got Fox there. So a decision or a solution coming in time, give it time, and there'll be a happy ever after, or happiness or a positive outcome with the sun. And you've got New York coming through. Interesting, we've got New York, and we've been talking about New York in the chat. Okay, but you've got New York. This could be somewhere you visit or go to, or maybe somewhere you dream about going to. Maybe when the sun is shining there. But I feel the message is there's going to be a positive outcome. So whatever you're thinking about, you're going to have in time, and it could be connected with a ring, a marriage. There may need to be a decision or a solution to make that happen, though, that you're going to be shown in your dreams. Okay, there's going to be a miracle coming in to do with emotion or possibly someone with blue eyes. Give it time, and you'll go to New York as well. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, because I'm going to go off. I'm going to be live tomorrow because my voice is going, okay? So I've been talking all day as well because I've worked this morning. I need to rest my voice, okay? So, Tachi, thank you for the donation. X is with someone, read my message when I visited his town but never replied. Now I'm back in my home country. Did he move on from me, or why did he not reply? Very likely he's processing what you've said. Okay, so it's not that he hasn't replied. He's perhaps still picking his words. Even though for you it might be like, well, surely he'd have replied by now. He's saying, I want to do what every other normal couple does, spend some quality time together. So that may be what he wants. Perhaps he just wants to be in a relationship that's like to do what normal people do. You know, and he's thinking about that. He's thinking about being with you, and perhaps he's thinking he can't be with you at this moment because you're not near each other physically. You know, the distance is there. Because as you visited his town, you're back in your home country. So it could be the distance that's causing a delay. And I want to look into your eyes again. So I feel he does still have feelings for you. And he does think about being with you. But it could be a distance problem, or he said, I want to do what normal couples do. And that's spend time together. And he may feel like you can't do that right now for whatever reason. So delays in communication are not forever. You're being protected at this time. Use telepathy to communicate instead. So the fact that this card's come out in itself is saying it's not over. He is going to communicate, but not yet. The delay in the communication won't last. Okay, so use telepathy to communicate instead. So let me pull you another card. No more donations, please, guys, because I need to rest my voice, okay? Could be some forgiveness here. Okay, so when he comes back to you, which he will, you've got to ask yourself the question, am I ready to let him back in? Will I forgive him, or are you going to hold a grudge? You've got to let that go now. You are twin flames, eternal and real, so there is a healing taking place. The angels say focus on service. Be kind and gentle. I hope that helps, okay? Dolphin, thank you for the donation. Yeah, no more donations, please, guys. We've been on for 2.5 hours and I need to rest my voice. I'm going to be live for a long one tomorrow, okay? Dolphin, thank you for the donation. Any messages in regards to my move to EU? Been wanting to move for the past year already, but never the right time. Well, remember, it will happen at the right time. So there's a protection. The delay is creating the way. So see it as protection. You've got justice. Balance is being restored for the highest good of all involved. Legal matters will be resolved. Archangel Jeremiah will help. Now, Archangel Jeremiah is the angel of life review, and he makes sure that everything is running in the right direction. Okay, he makes sure, let me just put no more donations in the chat here because people are still donating. So no more donations, please, okay? So what I feel is happening is he is making sure you're where you're meant to be. So if you were meant to move, you would have moved by now. So Archangel Jeremiah is kind of in charge of this, and he is pushing you to when it's the right time. So it could be around the Libra season. Look, a cycle is completing. So you haven't completed a cycle properly yet. Okay, so a cycle is completing. You will soon experience a magnificent new beginning in your life. Keep the faith. And this could be happening around the Libra season. So you've got September to October coming through. But call on Archangel Jeremiah. I'll see it as something that is beneficial for you. Not like a hindrance or a setback. It's actually a movement forward. I hope that helps, okay? Growth, thank you for the donation. May I ask when I'll be able to live independently and freely, happily, like a normal person? Possible time frame. So you've got 7 of Wands. As long as you're standing true to yourself and standing up for what you believe in, the universe will create this for you. So speak your truth and fight for what you want. It could be around July, okay? Anything else you need to know? And remember, it's all about how you see yourself because you are a normal person. Something is shifting now. The angels say take action towards your dreams and goals. This is a great time to move forward. And this energy is March. So you're going to start seeing results March to July. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation. There is no one to help me, only me and my mother. Can I do it? Very scared. Well, first of all, you have God on your side. Or the higher power, the creator source, whoever you connect with. So you're not alone. You're never alone, okay? You have angels around you. So call on your angels. There's no need to be afraid. If you get time to worry, if you got time to worry, you got time to pray. If you spend time breathing, reflecting, going into meditation, connecting with your angels and guides, you'll gain answers and clarity. So instead of saying there's no one to help you, say the angels are all around me. Okay, I am loved and safe. So what do your angels want you to know? Listen to the songs you receive. Jesus is with you, saying be good to yourself and others. Jesus is with you. How can you say you're alone when Jesus is with you? So you're receiving messages in songs, okay? So I want to bring Jesus in because Jesus is with you. So you're not alone, okay? It just feels that way. So what does Jesus want you to know? Forgive. Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. So remember, if anyone's triggering you or getting to you or annoying you or frustrating you, affirm that to God. Father, forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. Okay, let Jesus, let God sort it out for you. I want to bring you a message in from Archangel Michael. What does Archangel Michael want you to know? Archangel Michael saying onward, I'm helping you to find a way forward. The road only seems blocked. It's actually clear and free. So keep moving forward. There's no need to be afraid. I hope that helps, okay? So I say no more donations and they come in, okay? Then I'm going to be live tomorrow, guys, okay? I'm going to be live tomorrow at around 8 a.m. UK time. Let me just see what time. See, it's 3 o'clock here and I've been, I've had such a busy day. So, Bella, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, please can I have a message from Brian? So what's the message coming through from Brian? What's his intention? So no more donations, please, okay? I want to take you on a date. That's what his intention is. So he could be thinking about Valentine's Day, how nice it would be to take you on a date and spend some time with you. He does want that, okay? So he wants to take it out into the real world. My greatest wish is to make you smile and feel safe around me. So he probably thinks as well, if he took you out on a date, you'd feel nice and safe and you'd smile, and he's thinking about that. So it's like he's fantasizing about that. He's saying, my higher self is with you every single day. So you're never alone, he's always with you. So anything else he wants to say? He's saying, there is so much I want to say to you. Expect a message from me soon. So he is going to message you. So final message from your angels. What do you need to know? Queen of Swords. So you are strong enough to handle this. Don't close your heart, open it wider. Vulnerability is your strength. That's your message. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to do a little collective message, then I'm going to go off. So if you haven't had a question yet, you're going to get one now, okay? So no more donations, okay? I'm going off after. So think of your person, and I'm going to pull you some messages. So this is collective. So your person is saying, I want you and I want us. So you must believe in that. That's what they want to say to all of you watching. They're saying, I was protecting myself by putting distance between us. So they may have been very afraid of the connection, the intensity, the feelings. So they pulled back. And they do miss you. They said, I miss you so much and I can't hide the pain anymore. So the pain of being away from you is hurting them. And they are struggling to hide that pain. So I feel that's why they intend to move forward. So collectively, what's the intention? They're saying, I want to spend Christmas with you. So this is again about being with you by Christmas time. So they're giving you a timeline there. Remember, there's many of you watching all on different timelines. But the majority of them are saying, I want to be with you by December. Whether they celebrate Christmas or not, they're thinking, I want to be with you and I want to be with you by December. So you can start the new year together as well. So they do want to be with you, just got to have faith in the way things are, unfolding. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going off, guys. I'll see you tomorrow around 8 a.m. UK time. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for the donations, for liking and being here, and I'll see you soon.